Fun.
There we go. I think we're doing it. Hello and welcome. I think everything's looking good, looking right, okay? Not broken. Internet might explode, but who knows? All right. Well, thank you all for being patient. It's been kind of a crazy week for work for me. So even though we're only 5 minutes late, which I'm impressed because I thought it was going to be much later than that.
Hello.
So, welcome to Lost Legacy, our D&D live play. This is a thing we call Growth Quests, which is happening in kind of like an in-between period from the end of our junior campaign of them going 1 through 4th level, and then they're going to return into the major epic at 5th level. But each of them are going to get their own personal storylines to kind of, figure out what they're doing. And so we're going to continue with Dyzbyn's part 2. But let's introduce our players. And we will start with my screen. So I'll go with Rennie, and then we'll go to Julia, and then Norm.
Hi, everybody. My name is Rennie, and I play Dyzbyn Tinderfoot, aka the Badger. And this growth quest has been a lot of fun. And I'm not working on anything too crazy right now, but I'm excited for the journey.
Hello, Julia playing the Ferret, who you will only ever know as the Ferret. Half-elf, rogue, thief, damn, and if you didn't already know that, I don't know, it just seems obvious, like, for this game that it's heist, so, Anyway, no projects, nothing of interest of late for me, just living. So that's me. Bam.
All right. Lastly, I'm Norm. I'm playing the Scorpion. Her brother. I'm also a rogue, even though man, I've been getting beat up like crazy this time. It's been brutal. We're here to make things interesting for Rennie, so glad to be here, and let's see what we can do.
All right. So, and also, so to kind of continue on from where we were last time, is big thing you can do on our channel, where you can spend your channel points to buy inspiration for either the players, a group, a person, or you can buy inspiration from me, which is more expensive. So whatever, and we'll use it depending on how the situation goes. So last we left off, the 3 of these people were hired to do a heist. They need to steal key items. Shit, my notebook. Fuck. Whatever. We're doing it live. So they need to steal key items from this museum. And each room has an item related to a hero. There's the Baron Sir John Renwick, who is kind of one of the founding members of this human kingdom, and his helm of teleportation, apparently, or flight, not sure. You need to find the boots of Sir Garth the Strong, which are apparently somewhere in his smithy. You're looking for a book from one of Ralford's old spell books that may contain secrets beyond, who knows. And again, you're not sure about that. And lastly, I believe you need to find a jeweled dagger that is 90 apiece pennies. And each of the and as you've kind of looked through each of these rooms, you learned that there was something strange about the chess set in the wizard's room. You knew that there was something strange about there was a sword and a rock, very a la King Arthur, but it seemed to be mechanical in nature. So there was something tricked to that in the smithing room. And you know that there's a force field that separates the Baron's kind of like resting place museum tomb, and that apparently there is a gem that disables that there's a gem that apparently can disable or at least deactivate the force field for cleaning and stuff, and it looks like it goes somewhere. Someone, I think, looked at the throne and noticed that there was a piece missing, so you assume that there's a gem there. I believe you recovered the gem from this halfling woman you took out, where she called upon her brothers and sisters.
It's literally, yeah. I was like, ignore the text. You're fine. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you So you you fought off these strange shadows. They drained your life force and corrupted your skin. You went around through this like underground area, which we'll throw the map up so everyone can kind of see where you're at. I believe it's this map, right? Yeah, this looks right. There we go. So, yeah. And after going through some tombs, you found some money, some jewels. You realized that apparently the halfling woman was working on 2 crowns and clearly forging one of these artifacts. As Norm discovered that, looking through, being an expert rogue, a scorpion. And then you've noticed that there was a strange opening between some of these barrels and cracks that led into a strange cavern. In that cavern, you found scattered money, gems, a strange map that Dizzy tucked away, or the Badger tucked away, without anyone truly noting. There was a strange chest that seemed locked that you managed to jimmy open with the ferret's help, and apparently it had some strange gear in it. It had some dark clothing with a dark mask that some of you recognize, mostly Dizzy, the rest of you not so much. And it led into a strangely lit chamber. And inside that chamber was this strange circular chest that seemed to have letters and phrases all across it. That lead, because you're looking at how to open it. It doesn't seem to have a lock, but it seems to have kind of like, almost like you could use like a dial and shift alphabetical letters into certain slots. And I'm going to pull that up for you. This is not what what it actually looks like, but this is a good representation of kind of what it looks like. So, there are these phrases listed around in kind of a circular pattern between the letters, and you have all the alphabet letters. And it seems like the line for 1 is what, like, it's like down the center. Those 5 letters seem to be ones that lock in and take from each of these phrases.
Okay.
So, I didn't actually. I can mark. Oh, I can mark it on the map. Ooh, I can mark things. I can do this. So, there we go. And draw a shape. I need to do it. Hold on, how does this work? Okay, perfect. Okay, so, there. Nope, I fucked up. Hold on. There, and there. Yep. So those yellow boxes are letters that seem to line up with that first word. You just need to figure out, once you solve these words, where each of those letters go in an order. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining. Yep. Okay. So you kind of get to this puzzle, like I said. So it's like these circular letters that you kind of like rotate like a dial, and there's all these phrases, and it's kind of around this like chest, this circular chest that seems to have no opening set up. And you all kind of stare at it's in
yeah.
So it's in common, but it's strange to you because all of you see it in your native tongue. Did I just internet die?
My character's not the smartest, so I'm just like, yeah, it's a thing.
You can all read it in your native tongue.
Why would why would anyone write this in Goblin?
Goblin? It's in Elvish.
I kind of raise
Obviously.
an eyebrow at you. No, you have rock, not hip. Weird. I think I know one of them.
I think I know a few of them as well.
Yeah, I used to know I used to know some metal bloke. I think Five Across is Anchor.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna guard the door.
You're not.
Two
Oh, all right.
two down would be Demon, I believe.
So, if you want,
Demon.
I think you can go into a pencil app or something, and you might be able to draw those letters into the boxes.
Did you want me to do it?
Whatever you want. I can do it, but if you guys want to, I think...
Rennie should do it. It's Rennie's thing.
That's fine.
If you can.
I can see it. It's good.
Yeah. Nice. I like how it's like, woo!
All right. The letters seem to fit. You don't get a confirmation or something that affirms it.
Okay, well, it
Everyone.
definitely seems like those fit. Oh, what you got, Ferret?
Third one is dragon. I knew something.
Well, I hope you know a lot of things, but yeah, that seems like it would work.
6 Across might be invisible.
You're bloody good at this, eh?
Well, unseen. That's kind of like my thing.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Wise you
Scorpions
are.
are known for their
Hmm.
unseeability. Oh wait, 4 equipment used to defend against injury. That's armor, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. I guess that's one way to spell it. It's missing a letter.
I had a choice. I was like, do I do it the American way or do I do it the English way? All right.
So it looks like the letters are Dani.
Dania?
And you do have the hint
Andina?
that it looks like D is in its correct placing in the main solving of the lock.
Inda. That sounds like it could be a magic word.
Could be Aiden.
Nadia? No. Aiden?
Not.
Aiden?
Nothing happens.
Let's see. Oh, how do I delete this?
I think if you hit Control Z, whoever typed it. If not, I can.
No, I got him. I'll just delete them.
Oh, it's Nadia. Maybe.
Ooh, Nadia. Right, like the lady. She's one of the heroes. She has that room up there.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You found the secret passage behind her little hovel, or the recreation of a hobbit hole. All right.
Nadia.
The whole thing begins to rotate and click, and it kind of does like a circular opening, and it like becomes like an iris. And inside, you see a jeweled. It's a jeweled dagger, and it doesn't look like much. Like it has like nice jewels on the hilt, but they don't. It's hard to tell. Everyone, make me a perception or investigation.
19.
19 also for investigation.
So, looking at it, it looks bejeweled and bedecked. Norm and Julia, with your expert eyes as thieves, that is a fake handle on that knife. So the knife blade is real, and part of the handle is real, but everything on it looks like someone put a fake layer over it, hiding what it truly is. Like the handle is like too big. The gems
Yeah.
are too studded. Like it would not be practical. And so you did tell that she was forging, so it might be something like forged over it.
Right. Does it seem like something that like I could pull apart if I touched it?
I mean, you think you could break it?
So it's not like a sheath or anything that we can just kind of
I
pull.
mean, there is
pull it
a
off?
sheath, and you can like pull the dagger out. Whoever wants to. The dagger is not made of metal. The blade looks like it's made of metal, but again, you can tell it's just like the metal's a little too fat. The blade's not as sharp as it should be. The handle, the jeweled handle, is like just too big, and like especially because you know that this should be in the hands of a halfling. This would probably fit more of the hands of like a human.
I'll grab it.
Strange.
Okay.
I kind of turn it over in my hand.
The weight.
Well,
I'll tell you, and Rennie, you as an expert warrior, the weight is all wrong.
this is like a decoration knife. You couldn't use this to actually do any damage with.
It appears as if something was placed over it. Is it like anything that I could detect, like via trap, how to do it without like breaking it apart? Is there like a secret to it?
You know what? Make me an investigation check.
Yeah, it's like fair. It's like, all right, I guess we'll just break it. I'll find a rock.
Yeah, like you think you could just break it. There's something,
20.
but okay.
21.
So you kind of examine it now that you guys have it out and like you pulled it out. Norm, you look at the pommel and you see like certain catches and like nicks that you think you could fit your thieves' tools into, specifically.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I'll grab the tools and start manipulating.
Okay, so you kind of like do this strange pattern, and you like do like click. It's kind of like finding one of those like magician's puzzle boxes where like you poke something in, a piece of the cross pieces moves. You then adjust something under there. The pommel begins to screw, and you begin to take off this elaborate like encasing. You take the blade off, and what's beneath it is a simple leather wrapped bone hilt. Bone dagger size for a halfling.
Clever.
Oh, there we go.
Well done. Listen, the reason they call me the Badger, it wasn't the whole javelin thing. I have this cloak, and it's really good for smuggling. Like, you know how badgers smuggle things? That's common knowledge.
Yeah.
So if you want, I kind of like just kind of put up a hand and I reach into my cloak and I pull this war pick out and I show it to you and I kind of slide the war pick back into the cloak, kind of ruffle it over my shoulders, and it doesn't look like I'm carrying anything.
So basically,
So-
that means you want to hold all of the booty that we find on this magical cloak. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, but with an addendum. I take out one of the gems that I found, Gene, in the pile. Consider this collateral. I'll hand you this gem. You hand me the items. Then at the end, we split everything up.
Yeah, and so right now,
Does that-
you have this dagger, and you have a gem, the gem that you know opens the force field. So I'm just...
Right.
Those are the two things you currently have.
Sis, what do you think?
Seems fair, I guess.
Why don't
The
you
gem
hold
is
the gem? You're
useful.
so much better with these things.
It disappears as if I was never even holding it. It's there for a second, then it just seems to be gone. It's like,
Nice. And I showed you guys as I slide this dagger into
Rennie.
a pocket.
Well, before that
Yeah.
happens,
Sure.
when your hand grips around this dagger in its new form, it grows into a short sword, a bone short sword. Same material, but it grows, and there's a strange runes written across the blade that you can't read, but you know they're definitely halfling.
I don't fucking speak halfling, do I?
I know you
Don't.
I know
I'm terrible.
I know you don't. So, but you can
No.
definitely tell it's definitely halfling.
I know pigeon
Do not.
halfling.
I know dwarvish and elvish.
But
never
yeah,
mind.
in your hands, it grows to the size of a short sword.
But I recognize the writing as halfling, right? Because I've seen that writing
100%.
several times throughout my life.
You
Yeah.
100% recognize it as.
I didn't do this. It sort of did that on its own. And I noticed, Gene, while they were holding it, that clearly did not.
Nope, because like yeah, you watch the scorpion undo everything and like handle it, and it seemed like a dagger. When it takes into your hands, grows to a short sword.
Farrah's definitely like eyeing you. The jewel kind of reappears in her hand, and she starts like rubbing it and blowing on it, and like looking at it, like hoping that maybe it'll grow bigger in her hand. She's like, "Damn it!" Puts it back away.
Into the cloak.
And you think with a will, it shrinks back to a dagger for you.
I like that. That's
I don't know about
magic.
I don't know about you folks, but I'm like really beat. I can hardly move. I just need to sit down and rest, and I need to patch up some wounds, and I just feel
Well-
really not well.
I mean, we should wait anyway, right? For the guards upstairs to sort of to go, or some of them to leave, and the people to calm down so we can go explore upstairs. So I'm fine with that.
If I think I recall, you guys like snuck in here. Was it like midday? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
there's still a lot of people.
So you don't know if people are going to come down here and check on her or what, but you might be able to wait till closing time and try to finish the rest of this. That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm fine with waiting. I think changing for the guard switch is a good idea.
Down, start picking my teeth with my dagger.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, I don't have my dagger. Never mind. Find something sharp.
Oh yeah, that's true. You guys have very few weapons.
How much time do we have until this happens so I can figure out how much I can get myself healed?
So I will say you guys can attempt to start taking a short rest. Where are you doing that?
We just do it back in these caves rather than try to do it in the basement.
Well, you know that you have that lady, I think, knocked out.
Oh yeah,
and
never
tied
mind.
up.
We should probably handle that.
Well, we could just pull her back here. I mean, is my thought.
Okay.
We can just pull her back here. Because if we don't know if she's gonna shout or do whatever, but like, let's just pull her back here. We'll rest here. I can watch the opening over here.
I mean, that should come up somewhere. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll go grab her if you want to wait here, and I figure we'll wait a bit. And Gene, I'm gonna go grab this woman.
And I will say this, she's a halfling. You might be able to put her back in that chest. Just as a, that person might fit in there. It may not be comfortable. There might not be a way out, but you're really concerned.
Gene, how long have I heard her speak? She was involved in some banter. Have I heard her speak for about a minute?
No. I would say I don't think so. You guys probably had less than a minute, but you have a chance to imitate her.
Okay.
Better than not hearing her at all. Yeah, she's tied up. She's still unconscious.
Okay. Yeah, Gene. When I go grab her, I want to like check her vitals. She's still unconscious, but like if she's bleeding, I'm gonna put something over the wound.
Make me 2 checks. Make me a medicine first, and then make me an insight.
I can assist with the insight.
Medicine. I got a 2.
Yep.
Insight. I got a 4.
Everything's fine.
Yep. Great.
She is tied up. She seems okay. There's one group inspiration, but everything looks fine. She's breathing shallowly, but doesn't look like she's dying.
So we have her tied up. I'm gonna put something over her mouth as well. I'm gonna gag her mouth.
Sure.
and then I'm going to give her 1 point of lay on hands.
Okay. She does
And
not. She does not react.
Okay.
Like her breathing, for a moment, gets stronger and then goes back to being shallow.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know any more than what I know, but I know that I've at least put some healing in there.
To you, you're like, that was weird, but she seems stable.
Okay. Cool. And I'll bring her to the back with everyone else.
Mm-hmm. There's tied up lady.
It's normal.
Yeah, and I'll say, you guys can. She has a hand crossbow on her, and she has a short sword. So if you guys want to equip up to get some extra equipment,
who's
I
good
need a
with
weapon.
Crossbow? Hold on, am I good with crossbow? I can do crossbow.
I can do short sword.
Unless you wanted one of them. Oh no, you have all your weapons. Never mind. Plus the new one you just got. Never mind. We'll take it. I'll take the crossbow.
What?
And I'll take the short sword to go with the dagger.
Yep. Yep. And
if we stay in this room, if anybody comes down, I think I might be able to impersonate her voice so they not come down here.
I mean, the way she talked to me when I looked like one of the guardsmen, it doesn't seem like they're welcome down here. She tried to get rid of me pretty fast, so. All right, I guess everyone get cozy, and I'll kind of put my back up against the wall and.
all right, who would like to roll me a d20?
Yeah, Julian.
Hold a 3.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, good. I was like, we're fucked now.
Your first hour is undisturbed. You guys can get the benefits of a full short rest if you'd like.
Yay!
And after you take this sit, anyone who has strength drain, it comes back.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Great.
Roll. My digital dice are like this across the screen.
Oh no.
But I already hit it, so I'm gonna let it happen.
Alright, let me get I need a dice roller.
Come on, hit die.
My dice are not up. Encounters. Yeah. So you guys wait this first hour. I would say, let's see. There we go. I don't need the museum basement. I need the museum top.
Sweet. I think I'm back up to full health, or close, if not. Yeah!
I'd like to squeeze out another hour if we could.
Okay.
I think we have time.
Yeah, you believe you have time. I just need to roll a die.
Okay.
So let's roll. Okay. You think after this hour you have about 3 more hours till the museum closes.
Okay. Another short rest.
You want to wait another hour?
Yes, I need the healing.
Well, remember, you can use your hit dice in the first hour. You can spend it as much as you want.
Oh, but it's a short rest, so I have to roll D8 for every hour, right?
No, you can spend them all in the first hour if you'd like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Perfect. Let me see.
But if your plan is to wait, I need 3 more d20 rolls.
Someone else do it this time. I don't trust myself to have good luck twice like that.
Alright. Give me a d20 roll.
I'll do the next one. 16.
Okay. This hour passes uneventfully. You guys are all very cozy. No one comes down here.
Before we keep going on, I just want to kind of pipe up and be like, listen, so I know we still have a few items to get. What's our strategy? What's going to be the best time to try to take down that force field and go through the smith shop and do all the things we need to do?
I mean, I would think when they do their last checks as the last people are leaving, like, wait for them to check the room, if you get what I'm saying, and then go in after them before they come back for a second check or round. That's what I would say. I don't know what you all agree or not. What do you think? Or just wait until it's slow.
Well, I mean, I think I think it's kind of two ways right now, right? We wait for it to be late, like proper late, and we go dead of night, and hopefully the least amount of security is there.
Mm.
Or we try to be a bit more clever, and maybe during the change of the guard from like day shift to night shift, we try to go up with our uniforms and our various, sneaking to infiltrate them during the shift change. And they're both risky. It just really. What do
What do
you
you think,
think?
Scorpion?
I mean, I like the uniform idea. I think deception is
Mhm.
probably key to this.
Probably true.
But we agree that everything down here we've explored, correct? I'm looking at the.
Yeah, did we look at all the sarcophagi like we wanted to?
I mean, you guys can absolutely. You have so much time. So, looking through it, it's museum stuff. You find a mummy in a sarcophagi. You find, there are some jewels on that mummy.
It's a dead guy. Sorry.
If you want to try to steal them, that's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, it's just like stuff. It's like antiques, relics, or nothing. You're not sure if any of it's magical. Yeah, you put it on. You like for a moment. You like
My cursed. Yeah.
your nose twitches because you got a little dust up there, but it seems fine.
Mummy dust. Ah. Oh, mummies.
Yeah.
Gross.
But you don't.
Don't breathe that.
Yeah, you're not sure. You don't.
It's in my lungs.
You don't feel.
I'm gonna be a mummy. That's how it happens.
There's also
That's how it happens.
Bunch of strange pottery, a bunch of strange idols. Again, museum stuff. But you don't find anything that looks like you can definitely find valuables. But again, you were not hired to rob this place. You were hired to just steal those items. So you can take whatever you want.
Anything we get's a bonus. So I guess anything that looks small and valuable, I would certainly. And I'm not gonna start grabbing big museum pieces and carrying them around.
I mean, in that back cave, you found a bunch of gold and a bunch of gems, like some of you guys, because like you now have time to take that. That's probably not accounted for, so no one's gonna bat an eye if that goes missing. But some of these things, likely people will bat eyes if they go missing. So, but yeah,
Gems are difficult to trace, so I'll concentrate on those babies.
Sure. Roll me a d20.
Yeah. 14.
You find, let's say, 280 gold worth of assorted gems.
All right.
That you don't think, like, none of them are like true jewelry. They're like just uncut gems and stuff found, so it's easy to stash away.
It's a good haul.
There are definitely there are forging tools down here for like making fakes. There's disguise kits and stuff.
Ooh, disguise kits.
There's paints.
I'm gonna take
like
one.
you can definitely see like
one.
2 paintings against the wall that are identical.
So as far as the guard uniforms, they were taken from when we first came in, weren't they?
No, we wore them. We wore them under our clothes.
Correct.
Okay, so we're good. Okay.
Yeah.
So
you
disguises we can find. I can work to fine tune us on our appearance for moving around.
Yeah.
I think I'm proficient in disguising self too, but I'm gonna check that because I don't know where I set that up.
It would be in your tool proficiencies.
Oh well then.
So bottom.
Could have sworn I did. Maybe I changed it. But I have a disguise kit on me
That's
at
fine.
least. So
I mean,
I'm gonna take the extra one too.
So my question is: are you guys waiting for the museum to be closed, or are you waiting for it to still be open, but hopefully later at night so there's less people?
Well, the advantage if we wait till it's closed, we take all the
Right.
patrons out of the picture.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that no one can just.
And you
walk
also
in.
know that some of the guards were not here, so because of Dizzy's plan earlier. So that means that if a few extra guards showed up, it just might look like, oh, they came into work or something if no one was looking too hard.
Yeah.
Or at the bare minimum, if you did get into a scrap, getting out of the museum would be much easier. Because they would just see guards leaving, opposed to, randos.
No.
Yeah, I say closed.
Awesome.
I like that.
All right. So you know this. You have two. You know that the way Dizzy came down, that leads to the Hobbit's hut. The way you two came down is slipping through a painting that is right next to the doorway to the forge, which you might be able to get in and out without anyone seeing you.
Now, did one of you two mention there was something significant about the chessboard?
Yes, I
Or
did.
not?
I did. I said that I think we need to finish the game in order to solve the puzzle. Which
Well,
I'm
that
not very
means
good at chess.
If we went through the Badger's way, that would get us close to the chess room. That could be pretty interesting. That means something may be hidden there.
But you will have to pass through the main gallery to get toward the where if there are guards patrolling there, might have a chance of seeing you.
Do I think I could convincingly make myself look like a dwarf? Because I know I'm a half elf, so I'm probably pretty tall. Do I think I could convincingly make myself look like if I stuffed my other clothes inside the guard's uniform?
There are half elf elven scouts that are guards. So you don't have to do it. I mean,
darn it! I know Dwarvish for nothing.
I mean,
no, it's fine.
These people probably speak Dwarvish if they work with dwarves.
It's true. It's fine. I'll make myself look like one of the half elves that
there
we
were two.
beat up.
There were a few elven.
Well, not beat up, but
elven guards, and there were a few dwarves and just humans.
I spent like a lot of. I'm gonna say this is gonna be my heist thing. I'm gonna say that I spent a lot of time flirting with one of the dudes that we got really hungover, so that I pretty much know his or her entire life story and can convincingly imitate that person just based on my knowledge of them. Or like I could probably be like act more like them.
Okay.
Because I studied them so much.
All right. Well, I will take that into account. Maybe I'll give you advantage on a deception if you're trying to talk your way out of a situation involving guards, because you know a lot about how they work and you've talked to them, so you've gotten information. So you know like key phrases and stuff that they may have been yesterday's phrases, but still, if you were sick or got hungover.
Yeah, I know. I'll play it off. I'm hungover. It's fine. Yeah,
okay.
I was just right.
So, if you are ready, then are you guys going to come? So, which entrance do you want to try to come out of? So I can set your tokens up there.
Which one did we want to go by? The main gallery one?
You either go through the Hobbit holes picture, or that has a chance of you passing through the main, like the big walk hallway, and you also have the one that comes right by the forge or the smith room.
Still on the basement,
how about this?
Right?
I will just pull up the map for you guys.
Thank you.
So you can...
I was gonna say I don't remember.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the closest one to the chess one is the Hobbit hole, where we might have to walk through the main hall.
So this would be the one that is close to the Hobbit hole, and you'd have to go through here. And this is the one that comes out right near the forge.
What do you think, Badger?
My thought is there is this mechanical device in the smithy. I think we should go there and figure out this this mechanical thing, because we still need the helmet, right?
Right.
I mean, off the painting, we can hop around into there very quickly. And there's only one way in and out of that room, so it's easy to watch. So my bet is that.
All right.
Scorpion.
All right. Well, then I will move you. And I select you. What am I? Oh, I'm. That's why. So foolish. So then we will just. Everyone kind of. You can move over here. Now there.
I don't even remember what my token looks like.
You I think are this one. Hold on.
It.
Whichever one you can control is your token.
Cool.
I
Nope.
think it's the lady. So it's the one on the left, and Norm is the one on the right. If that makes sense.
Oh, there I am.
Yep.
Okay. So, you guys kind of waiting up there, taking your time. I'll say right before you get up there, because you said you're gonna wait till it closed. A voice from upstairs goes, "We're closing up tonight, Mom. You good?"
Elbow Scorpion real hard in the side.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Do you have the actor feat, Norm?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
You mimic her voice perfectly, and the guard does not pay any more attention. And within a few moments, you guys are good. You wait like another 15 minutes to make sure they're closed up, and you guys head upstairs. So, everyone make me a perception check first.
I have Mission Impossible theme stuck in my head right now.
I rolled for
Dun, dun, dun. Oh god, I rolled a 6. What is this?
So what we get?
Damn,
I got a
y'all.
4.
4, 6.
11, Gene.
Nice.
All right, the
Oh.
badger.
So
Oh.
looking around, you don't hear a lot of movement, but I will say this: there are some things you notice. There are eye holes you can see through this painting.
Okay.
Into this like little room. And that's it. You don't hear a lot of movement, but you do hear some. Coming from this direction. But that's what I should do. Foolish. I should put the fog of war on so you don't see the guys. But I'm not gonna do that.
Yes, that would be cool.
Alright, then we'll do it. Alright. Gonna hide some areas. Alright. Just because I realized like you guys don't know what's going on.
Don't.
That would make it a lot more interesting.
Yeah. You don't know where people are.
Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na.
But you know the general shape of the place. So I'm just hiding it. Boop, 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 boop. This thing starts slowly disappearing. That is a very cool thing that. So you would imagine that the other room might have eyes into somewhere else as well. You know. So, what you can see is I will kind of get that revealed once I cover everything up. Oh, and then actually, while I'm doing this, why doesn't everyone make me a stealth check?
Check.
16.
Let's see if I can roll better than the other night. Please, with your +5, do something. 14.
So, those areas are what you can see from your perspective.
So we do need to go down the main corridor, though, don't we? To get to... Well, I guess we don't have to.
Eventually, maybe. Who knows?
I got a 12 stealth, Gene.
Okay.
All right. So, who wants to go first? I don't mind doing it. I can badger my way through.
Hopefully I can bullshit my way through.
I'll go in the middle.
How about this? I'll go first because I can look like one of them. And if you hear a cough, that means clear. If you hear a sneeze, that means don't go. All right.
Please don't go. Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let me see if I got this right. A sneeze means
Don't go.
don't go.
Off is go.
Okay.
Gene, I will cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You assume the disguise of that guard again.
Yeah.
All right, where are you going?
Cool.
I'm going to step out of the painting.
Okay, so you can step into the hallway, and I will reveal stuff. What's your passive perception?
10.
10? Okay. Distantly, like pretty distantly, you hear the sounds of two people talking kind of across a room, walking back and forth. You can see into here, and you hear... Yep.
Okay.
And in this room, you hear like, I mean, I've tried pulling it like 12 times. It never works. It's like, we're not here. Don't touch it. We're closed. Come on, lad. You know better. And he's like, fine, fine. But that's what your sight gives you and her hearing.
All right.
The
but this
doors are
immediate-
open.
The doors are open here.
Yeah, both sides.
But this immediate hallway seems clear.
Yes.
I will kind of give like a short.
Means clear, so I go.
Okay. Rennie, I guess make me a stealth check with that because they might hear you cough.
Sure.
If you're trying to hide it from those people
Yeah,
that are close. Okay.
7.
Okay. Who's out there?
Kind of like, I cringe. I'm like fuck. But I go, oi, lads, and I'm gonna walk into this room.
Okay. So you see the one human who was standing over the sword, kind of like he's the one who looks. The dwarf is kind of just inspecting some of the armaments. He just nods to you, and the human's like, how's it looking?
Oh, good.
He nods. He has no reason to sense that you are deceiving him, so I'm not even gonna roll an insight check.
Nice.
So he goes back to like they move a little bit, but they seem to be the people stationed in this room.
So we still can't see anymore. Oh, that's it. Okay.
You guys, I'll say, Brenny, because you moved over here, you can also see into that room.
Right, so I moved into there. Yeah, perfect.
So.
Gene, I want to go in the corner where the sword is.
Okay.
And as I do, I'm like, "What are you looking at over here?" And I'm gonna kind of come over to like inspect this sword with this kid or this guy.
He kind of goes, "This everyone tries to pull on the sword. I just figured maybe I could do it, but I was wrong."
Shake my head.
Yeah, you guys can hear this conversation. And currently you're hidden. I kind of keeps walking. If you guys want to move or anything,
I'm kind of waiting to see what Scorpion does. I cough just in case I'm but
well,
very
I'll say this: you
try to
guys
do it.
can see through the painting. Like that's the whole point. Is like you can kind of do that like eye thing. So, yeah, ready? You're standing at the stone. These guys are like whatever.
Now, Gene, I made a really good check last time to inspect this. Do I think it's a pulling of the stone, or you said it seemed like that the sword and stone was kind of fake, and that there was a mechanized portion to it?
You're here. You would have to try something.
All right, Gene, I'm gonna kind of look at it. Oh, I think I died on
No,
the
we can see you.
We got you.
Oh, perfect. Good. You guys froze for a sec, so I thought so I'm gonna kind of look at it and be like, well, what's the harm? And Gene, as opposed to just pulling the sword, I'm gonna try to use it like a lever and kind of come back and forth.
Okay. Let's see. You're trying to like rattle it. Well, how are you trying this? Are you trying to use strength? Are you trying to finesse this? Are you trying to like look at angles?
I mean, I'm gonna try to finesse it because in Dizzy's mind, like this wasn't made to be who's the strongest. This is a device, and it only works in a certain parameter.
Okay.
Like you can't move the sword up because it's just not designed that way. You have to follow the track that goes perpendicular or goes left, whatever.
Okay. Give me a dex check.
Sure.
Are you two doing anything? Julia, you do hear someone about to walk by the door that you're in front of.
When we walked through here the other day, was there a guard in this hallway? Standing guard or no?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The hallway that I'm standing in, was there, when we were here yesterday, was there a guard in the hallway?
No.
Okay, so I'll scoot forward, I guess, and kind of duck into this doorway like I'm guarding the doorway, just to try and make myself look more natural, at least, you know?
Sure. Norm, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna stay put. I'm gonna see how this plays out. There's no reason for me to be exposed at this point.
Okay. Awesome. Ready?
11.
Okay. You fiddle with it, and there's definitely there's movement. But you don't think you have it's right. So. And the guy's like, the dwarf's like, hey, I yelled at fucking Jeremy. Don't make me yell at you. Don't touch the exhibit.
You know, you gotta try. And I'll kind of put my hands up. I'll examine it just one more time to see, now that I've actually put my hands on it, do I get a better sense of like how it moves, how it operates?
Make me an investigation check.
Okay. You could have just said no. That's fine.
There's 2 group inspirations. Well, you're investigating.
Gene, I got a 1. How does that do?
This is dumb. You don't understand why the sword didn't work or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's something about it that you just can't quite figure out. At this point, Norm, what's your passive perception?
It is a 12.
Okay. You think you hear movement coming from the room behind you.
That room?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go through the little
peephole.
Yeah, go through the peephole.
Yep. You see one of the wood elves just kind of, making a little perimeter, looking at the exhibit. Keeps going. He's just kind of circling the room.
Okay.
So
he's kind of keep an eye on him. So
Okay.
now he's in the south room then, right?
Well, he's in the room. He's just meandering around. You imagine he's gonna go back into the south room, but right now he's in the room for this current moment.
Okay.
All right. This guy, he kind of heads over to you. He's like points at you. He's like, "Come on." Oh.
I put my hands up. Like,
okay. This guy's like,
I'm done.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go take a piss. And this guy begins walking out.
Sure.
I can't move my thing into the room, but I was like trying to be in the room in the door, but that square is like 1 square, so whatever. That's fine. Cool, I'm there, but I'm like
are you trying to stay out of this guy's eyesight?
I would say so. So like I'm gonna say that I'm actually technically like flush against the wall on the inside of the room, and if I hear him coming, I'm gonna move along the wall to move out of his eyesight so that he doesn't see me as he passes.
Make me
and I'll roll
a stealth check, please.
Sure. Come on, stealth roll. Let's go, stealth roll. 15.
Okay. Cool. Let me look at their passive perception. Okay.
I will say that I'll also kind of turn my head towards like that, like if there's anything on the wall, like art or anything, like or like some kind of plaque, like I'm reading it,
Guy walks right by, does not even fucking see you.
Great. It's all about avoiding the eye contact.
And then this guy kind of heads to a place. All right, you hear him walk out, or go somewhere.
Sure.
where in the building. Who knows? All right, you guys. So it seems like there's this one guy. He's like, he looks at you, Dizzy, and he's like, "All right, I guess just look over there." And he just fucking points at the shields. It's fucking boring as shit, like always.
Yeah. It doesn't get any more exciting than that. And I'll move across and kind of post up.
He
I guess
kind
we
of.
should have talked
I
about
wanna-
what we wanted to do. Sorry, go. What do you want to do?
Gene, can you describe to me what that dude is wearing as far as equipment?
Yeah. That dude is wearing. This is my guy. He has a chain shirt, a shield, which is dumb because I don't understand why you have a shield and a halberd. So he has a chain shirt and a halberd.
He has like this massive fucking polearm on him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's like this squat dwarf, like, you know. But yeah, he got halberd and chain shirt.
I'm gonna go. Oh, and mate, you never really used that thing in battle.
Meh. Not as much, but I have whacked a few ogres here and there.
I mean, whacking ogres and battle are two different things, but can I see it just for a sec?
I guess make me a deception, because that seems like an odd question to ask.
I was hoping for a persuasion. It's like this guy, whoever I am and him are chums, but I'll do a deception because I'm clearly up to ulterior motives.
Yeah, it's just a weird question to ask, in my opinion. It's the only reason why I say that.
I don't disagree. I got an 8, Gene.
Okay. He also got an 8. So he looks at it hesitantly, goes, normally I would, but it was given to me by me pa. I would feel awkward passing it along.
I mean, come on, mate. I'll give it right back. That seems like a big proper weapon. I just want to get a feel for it.
Alright, he begins walking his way towards you. Is anyone doing anything during this time?
Can I sneak out of my little cubbyhole and move closer?
Yeah, make me a stealth check.
I was about to say, I don't know if we discussed what we were supposed to be doing, because I thought we were all supposed to be acting together. So now I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I think the key is you guys need to take out a guard quietly so you can have
16.
access to the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's what I figured.
16.
Yep, Norm, you can move where you'd like. Within your movement speed, obviously.
20, 25, 30. Okay, I'm going to try to knock this guy out.
Okay. Make me an
And he
attack roll with advantage. This guy does not notice you, neither does Dizzy.
All right.
Nope.
As you do what the scorpion does best. And slink into this room.
Rolled a 17.
You hit. You get your full sneak attack, and I think it's a crit because you're an assassin.
Correct.
Something truly insane.
Uh,
Oh yeah. I don't think he's gonna stand.
so that's a 6, and then I rolled a d6 again, or d6 plus 2.
You roll
The crit.
you roll all of your dice twice.
Okay.
That
That's
includes your
6.
sneak attack.
All right. 13.
Okay. So Dizzy, he's like looking at the halberd, looking at you, and just this dude's like looks at you, like holds the halberd, and just crumples into a pile.
I try to catch him before he hits the ground because I'm worried he's gonna make a lot of noise.
Give me a dex save.
Sure. 14?
Yeah, that's good enough. It wasn't hard. It was just kind of like yeah. And this dude is fucking crumples. Not dead because you chose to knock him out, but and he just falls into your arms behind this thing. Julia, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I think I'll come up behind everybody, and just walk into the room and be like, oh, I guess I don't need to do anything. All right.
All right, cool. So, are you leaving that door open, or are you like closing a little bit? What are you doing? Because there's a door, the door into the smithy, but again, it's open. It was open when
Well,
you
the
found
door
it.
was already. I don't know if I would shut it. I think I would. I would partially shut it
Okay.
on the way in, but not fully because it wasn't shut before. So I don't want to be totally
Sure.
suspicious. So I'll leave it partially open so that like people can't just like look in and see an unconscious guard. You know.
Okay. Are you guys speaking of that? Izzy, are you stashing this dude behind this desk, or what are you doing?
I'm trying to find a little cubby hole or under
Yeah,
a desk
I mean,
scenario.
You could probably put him under any of these tables, behind here. There's plenty of places. You let me know where you.
Gene, did this table, like back here, seem like a underneath
Yeah.
could fit him?
Yeah, you just kind of lie him there.
Cool.
Oop, he
Was
is.
he a
Cool.
dwarf? Was he a dwarf, Gene?
He was a dwarf.
And he was the boss out of this?
I mean, he seemed a little bit more senior to the human who said he's going to go take a piss, so however long that's going to take. So,
And speaking of that, I will kind of whisper to you, Scorpion, as soon as I now see you. I go, listen, there's another one, and he's coming back very soon, so we gotta go quick. And Ferret, you might want to watch that door, because someone's coming through it soon.
I'll keep an eye on the door. I don't have anything. Oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff in here. I'm gonna grab something so that I can like
so
hit him with
you
the butt of
guys
the sword.
can fully equip up weapon
Yay,
class. If you
I do
are
that.
Perfect.
missing weapons that I said you didn't have, this is an armory. It is, these older weapons, but they're all finely crafted and they are fully serviceable.
I'm gonna wait by the door with the butt of a sword ready to
Okay.
bop someone in the head if they walk in.
Is
I'll whisper to Ferret, like, is there anything here we need to check out, or are we just going to the other rooms?
I look to Badger. There's something in here, isn't
I
there?
mean, Badger.
I point to the corner with the sword and the stone, and I'm like, listen, I think that's some kind of mechanized lock or opening device, but I can't figure out how it works.
Scorpion, do you want to switch places or do you want to look at it?
Man, I'm pretty good with this thing, but why don't you go over and I'll get the jump on this guy if he comes in.
All right.
there we go.
Well, what I hit? Investigation?
Yes, that is the perfect skill.
I rolled a 10. It wasn't great.
There are 2 group inspos if you'd like to use one.
Yeah,
I'll
I
use
would
it.
do it inspiration.
Yep, because we don't have a lot of time.
Nailed it.
I don't know what I just rolled because I can't get there. Oh, that was even worse. Cool. So 10 is it? So I might look at it and be like, yeah, I don't know, and
So
go back.
you look at it,
You look.
and there's something about how the sword moves. Like the groove is strange, but you can't quite figure it out. Again,
Maybe it twists.
you can try again but it's gonna take a little time.
I'm gonna be like, Scorpion, you look at it. Just you look at it.
Everyone tries to pull the sword. What if you push it? And Gene, I'm again just kind of offhandedly. I'm gonna sort of put my hand on the pommel and try to push in.
I'll kind of move you over. So, Scorpion, are you first doing the investigation, Scorpion?
Yeah, would sleight of hand be any more useful? Because it looks like it has to be finesse. So
It might be, but I'm just seeing how well you recognize the mechanism.
All right,
Start with an investigation, and you can absolutely try a sleight of hand.
13.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely think the blade can turn a little bit, and it kind of looks like it turns and has a little wiggle room. Like, not like it moves, but like holding the hilt, you can kind of turn it a little bit here and there. So now
It's almost like a key. It's almost like a key, then, right?
or maybe like a turn lock, like a safe lock, but you're using the sword to kind of angle the different clicks. Yeah,
All
you
right,
can attempt a sleight of hands check for me.
All right, that's a little better.
And then
19.
all right, cool. Julia, make me a perception check.
Bum, 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 bum,
'Cause you're hanging at the door.
God, a 6? How can I only have a 6 at the door?
You guys didn't buy perception or investigation as rogues, which I think
did.
is truly great.
I did. I have a thing. I just never roll well. In it.
Okay. Cool. Well, what's your passive?
Hold on. Passive is better slightly. Perception is 12.
Okay, that's good enough actually, because this guy's not hiding. You hear a whistle coming your way. You know, some dude just whistling, and
I'm gonna get ready.
you hear in the distance, "Come on,
Any luck with my
Jeremy,
19?
keep it down." And as you hear someone call from behind, click, the rock kind of slides in half, and you hear.
How much noise did that make?
It made an amount of noise.
Mm.
Not a huge amount, but you hear Jeremy's like, "What's going on?" And Julia, make me a stealth check again, I guess. As you've kind of hid up by this door.
Sure. That's a 21 stealth.
Cool. This guy walks right past you. If you'd like to make a surprise attack to kick this off, as he looks at you too.
Yeah.
Okay.
What should I hit? Because Go ahead.
You have any weapon you want. Roll an attack with advantage. You'll get your sneak attack. Your sneak.
Sneaker snack. Rapier.
Yep.
Oof, 13 to hit.
That's with advantage.
Oh no, sorry. 19.
That will hit.
That's better.
So you
Sneak
get
attack.
you get your full damage. Are you trying
15.
to kill this person, or are you trying to knock them out?
I think we've just been knocking out so far,
just, like,
so I'll just
pommel this guy as he goes down. And you said 15.
Yeah.
And he it just goes down.
I try to catch him. I can roll a dex check.
Make me a dex save with disadvantage because
I just hit
you
him.
also did the attack. Yes.
Yeah, I don't
But
think I do.
I'll give
It's
you
only
a
a 9.
Okay, so you kind of hold him, and it doesn't make any more noise than that weird sound, but you don't currently hear anything change.
I'm gonna peek out the door to see if there's anybody in the hall.
Okay. Yeah, I should move people.
Like, holding him out of sight of the door and peeking around the side of the door.
Yeah. You see someone step out of this room and kind of, like, look around, but nothing.
Alright. The only reason I was saying that was because I was hoping to do something, but I guess I'm not going to do that now. Cool, so I guess I'll just put the body in here.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's a human who steps out. This place isn't, like, super well lit. You know, it's nighttime, so there's some candles, but it's not, like, bright light. And the human kind of, like, looks around and then heads back into this room.
Oh, sweet. Okay, then I'm going to drag that body and put it behind the painting.
Okay. Sure thing.
I'm going to do that.
There we go.
Cool. Not like I don't go far because I want to be back in here. So, and then I come back out and stand in the doorway again.
Okay. As this rock opens, you see a set of fur-trimmed boots.
Excellent.
That kind of like look like they perfectly fit in the rock.
Then I'll perfectly fit them into my possession. Then.
Okay.
Is there a way to close? Is there a way to close the rock afterwards?
You see that the sword is not fully a sword, and you can see that it kind of turns a crank. And you think if you go the other way, everything kind of like clicks back together, and you can easily do that. Does not make as much noise.
Good.
And it latches back together.
Okay.
So now you have the boots acquired. You
Perfect.
got boots and the dagger. There's the helmet in the Baron's chamber. There's the wizard's spellbook. Those are the last 2 items you need.
Okay.
And we have 2 more places to investigate.
All right. Yeah. Where are we going?
Nice job, Scorpion. Do we have the gem to open that force field or that magic field? Do we want to? It's right across the hall. It's straight south from here. The mage's room that's going to be a long trek with a lot of eyes. What are you thinking?
Yeah, let's save that one for last. Then let's do the force field room. Unless anyone else disagrees.
I agree. Is there any way we can determine how long these guys will be unconscious should they wake up? That could be an issue.
With your experience as a mugger, bugger, and skulldugger, you estimate that they will generally be knocked out somewhere between 1 to 4, maybe 8 hours.
Oh.
Minimum 1 hour.
Oh, perfect. We're still here in an
Oh.
hour. That's a problem.
Yeah. If you take more than an hour, there's likely a chance they will wake up.
Okay.
Well, let's not do that then.
And also, people are walking around, so they might get noticed, missing. But as of right now,
I'm accumulating a lot of voices here, so I'll keep them all in my mind, and I'll pull out whichever one we need to get where we're going.
Okay.
Well, I still look like Dwarfy Joe, so
Lead on.
I'm gonna head towards the Baron's room.
Okay, so are you being stealthy, or are you guys just walking casually?
Gene, I'm gonna fly casual. I look like a gar. I look like a guy they know, so I'm not gonna sneak.
Okay.
And
I'll stealth.
I will not stealth, but I will fall back. So I'll give Dizzy a chance to go ahead, or the Badger.
All right. Yeah. So you see a doorway that kind of gives you that little point of view. And now that you're here, you see a guard patrolling back and forth. He's just kind of looking at these paintings, eyes on this hallway, and then that guy that kind of stepped out earlier, you see him kind of walk across this area, where that doorway is. Kind of walks back and forth. Yeah. All right. Give me a deception check, but it's not a very hard one.
Fly casual check.
I'll say either deception or performance. Your choice.
Ooh, I'll do a performance.
Yeah, I mean you are performing.
I got a 6, Gene.
Okay. There's a group
I do a
inspiration,
really.
but you don't have to use it if you don't want to.
No, I start doing a very dwarfy walk, but I have no idea what a dwarfy walk is when I do that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you continue walking. No one seems to say anything. This guy kind of like heads this way. You hear some movement out here as a dwarfy boy kind of comes out that way. Go as that.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not like paying any extra attention to you. There's a doorway to the left of you, and you could go straight.
So Gene, this is a door and this is a door, right?
Correct.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna head straight through.
Okay. This guy looks at you strange and goes, "What are you doing here, Reggie?"
Those guys were talking about Shonda, the one that got away, and I couldn't take it anymore, man. Could you switch with me, please?
Make me a persuasion check.
Sure.
He does not seem like he wants to switch. Like he really likes.
Oh my god, I am rolling so badly.
It's okay.
That's a 6. It's a 6, dude.
He goes, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick in the Baron's chamber. There's a seat occasionally," and he kind of snickers. And you see this half elf just like rolls his eyes and steps into this side room. He goes, "Nah, I'm good, Reggie. Why don't you, I don't know, head over to the herbalism area. No one's ever there. You want to, if you want to take a quick nap, no one's gonna judge you."
I seem to take a moment to like consider, like, yeah, you know what? That sounds better than listening to those two jabberjaws.
And he just kind of walks, you know, kind of stares up this fucking big dragon. Is like, Julia and Norm, can I get stealth checks if you guys are hiding?
At this point, I guess I will.
And like I said, it's dim light, so
Ugh.
it's easy for you guys to skulk.
9. I'm also rolling like shit.
22.
Okay. Scorpion, you can move wherever you want, but Julia, when you move, I need to know.
Is this guy still here, G?
Yeah, he's looking at the he's looking at the paintings right now.
Hmm.
Tough.
So is there like a little nook I could go to right here?
That's what I was gonna do.
I mean, you can dip into this room. This guy.
Can I sneak in here without making any disturbance?
Yeah, you rolled a 22. Of course you can. This guy, like, it's just like you catch him when he's like at this corner looking at this wall.
And I'll be over at this corner.
All right, Julia, where are you going?
I don't know.
You did not roll very well.
I know. I don't know where I was gonna go. I was gonna go over to this corner, so I'm starting to walk this way, but I'm not being very quiet. Yeah.
As you get there, this guy heads over, and he goes, Reynard? I thought you weren't here today.
I guess I'll roll deception. I'll be like, I was real hungover, drank too much, and I was late, and I'm already in trouble with the, downstairs. The you-know-what downstairs.
All right,
13?
You have advantage, because remember, you used your heist action to study this guy.
15?
Okay. This guy, like, nods and goes, well, I don't care how hungover you are. You still owe me 3 silver on the game. And he holds out his hand.
I will give him 3 silver. And I'll look real upset about it, like, genuinely upset about it.
He takes the money and he goes, betting on the other team, you fucking idiot. And he keeps walking. He starts kind of chuckling and he fucking walks off and heads back down into this hallway. And you are down 3 silver.
Damn it. I'll try to go in, but I'll stop at the doorway and kind of look at Dizzy. I'm trying to make, Badger, and make eye contact to see if I should keep going.
So as you had that conversation, this guy kind of heads into this room. So like he doesn't see you, like walk into this other place. All right. Yeah. What are you guys doing? So currently, Norm, you are snuck. This guy keeps moving. You think you could get the drop on him, but you're kind of blending to the shadows. Elves have dark vision, so you would either have to act now or slip in and like avoid him. But he's in that room.
Let me slip in the next room and just slide over here on the side.
Okay.
Take another stealth.
No, you can keep your stealth. Rennie, are you moving closer to this guy? Because he thought you were leaving. Okay.
I'm gonna kind of pull like a, listen, man, I got caught napping this time and it wasn't great. I'll give you 5 silvers if you switch with me. That is how much they fucking annoy me.
Make me a deception check, because now you are like really trying to get him.
Yeah, I'm laying it on thick. Yeah.
Yeah, also, Gene, I don't know if my stealth check still holds, but I also came in, so that might be distracting the guy.
You can make a new stealth because you're trying to enter this room.
Okay.
I'm just letting Norm keep his because he hasn't broken it yet, essentially.
True.
11, Gene.
He goes, listen, on any day it'd be fine. But me and Weiss...
Sorry, I don't have an answer for
God,
you.
Alexa, fucking calm your shit down. Me and Weiss are trying to work it out. Kind of like gestures to the upper room. And I'll say this, as he's about to gesture toward the other room, Norm, he is going to make eye contact with you. Because he wasn't looking that way, but he seems like he's going to turn. So this is a moment you could take an action, or you could try to, like, jump somewhere and hide somewhere else.
I'm gonna rush him and do the same thing I did with the other guy. Knock him out before he realizes what's going on.
Okay. I'll say that. Okay. Roll. Yeah. Roll me a initiative check.
Okay.
Because this is you kind of reacting to this guy as
6.
he's turning. Okay. Let me roll.
Cool.
Okay. So I will say this. He turns, about to make eye contact, you rush him. So he is surprised. Let's roll. Let me roll, but I'm going to roll a perception check to see if he sees you in this. So he kind of glances by you, and so you kind of get this jump from the shadows on him. So I say you do get your surprise on him.
Perfect.
But he definitely had a chance of noticing you.
Rolled a 22 and a crit automatically. Doesn't really matter though.
You super crit, I guess. So roll your 1,000,000 d6. I think it's like 66 at this level for you, plus your bonus.
So that's 9 so far. That's a crit. 9.
Is that double?
I don't get any more, do I?
You get your sneak attack doubled also.
Okay, so sneak attack is 2d6.
Yes, so you get 4 more d6 on top.
All right, hold on.
Isn't it 24 total, or am I reading it wrong?
Yeah, I was like, I feel like your first damage is way low.
And then a 9. I rolled poorly initially there. What was the first number I said? I get an additional 9. So that's 9, 12, 18 altogether.
Okay. Yeah, are you killing this guy or
Why are you only +2 in the short
Yeah. Wait.
I don't know, I'm looking at my numbers. 1d6 plus 2. My dexterity is 14. That's a +2.
Isn't it sneak damage?
Fair enough.
You know, he's good.
Oh, fair.
I rolled it twice in the
That's
2d6.
fine.
That's what I got.
Never mind.
I really didn't have much chance of a concentrate to say to plan it. I'm just going to kill this guy at this point. That's what I know. So that's what I know. That's what it was a reflex. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Then I'll mark him accordingly.
Boy.
Okay.
Shit.
So he goes to look, and there's a blade driven through him, and he is down to the ground. But no sound is made.
My eyes kind of go wide as I watch this dude start to bleed out in front of me, and I look at you, and I'm like,
As you look at me, I say, he made me. I had to take him out as quickly as I could. It's for the mission.
knocked him out like any of the others. You chose to kill him.
So you're questioning my morality when we're here stealing shit? Let's just get the job done.
I'm already there with the
questioning-
gem at the wall.
I'm not questioning your morality. I'm questioning your fucking brain. The other guy's knocked out. This is blood. This is trail. This is evidence. The other guys, they're gonna have a headache.
I was about to be exposed. I acted. Let's get the mission done and we'll discuss this later. As he does that, I'll jump back up into here to wait in case the next guy comes down to investigate.
Yeah, I'm already
And
opening
I will say
the
that with that bit of light conversation, this dude steps into the room. Norm, what'd you get on your stealth check?
Hold on.
Because you did beat me in saying that, so I will allow you to actually make it. But this time
24.
All right, he has a little bit better. You got a 24?
Correct.
Well, I rolled a natural 20.
Well, that's pretty good then.
But that's only a 23.
Okay.
So, rules as written, you technically beat his perception.
Good.
But this guy blocks that dead body in front of him.
I mean, I'll stand right on top of it, Jin.
Let's roll initiative. Because this guy is going to be acting. With the nat 20, he does not get a surprise round. He's not surprised.
Yep.
So, let's run this.
I got a 13, but I forgot to click on my guy first.
I got you. Give me a second. Because if this goes too long, you might, things might escalate quickly. I gotta clear everything. Oh, actually, I think I can just. I'm gonna remove all turns, and then I'll add it.
Oh.
It's fine. Don't worry. I got a lot of guys to add. Add turn. I don't have to add everyone yet, but we will add turn. Okay. So, Dizzy, what'd you get?
17.
Nice. Barrett, what'd we get?
23.
23. All right. I doubt this guy's gonna last. Scorpion, what we get?
13.
All right. And then this guy, I should roll a dice. Okay. All right. So, assumingly, we'll see if you guys do it quick enough, but I feel strongly that things will happen. Ferret, it is your turn first.
I mean, I had already stated that I was trying to open the barrier with the jewel, like I was standing at the barrier with the jewel, so I feel like I'm just going to continue to do
Okay,
that.
so move yourself closer to the throne because you see there's like a gem.
Oh, okay.
There's like a place, like there's gems encrusted along the throne, and you think one of the gems was missing when you examined it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And try and... Oh, I see where it is, actually. So, yeah, I'll go and I'll put the gem in the missing spot on the throne.
Cool. You can make me either a sleight of hand or investigation.
Go with sleight of hand. Thank you. +7 there. 12. Wow, so shitty.
That's fine. You click it in, and the force field goes down.
And let me see how many that was. 5, 10. I'm assuming going around the body. 15, 20. 25. So I just get through where the force field was, like right there.
Yep, and that is your action.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Badger, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna roll up to this guy. And I'm gonna like whisper hiss this way. No killing. And I'm gonna try to grapple this dude.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you get this guy, and I rolled a 1. So you managed to also throw your hand around his mouth.
Perfect.
I got a 3, so I imagine you beat a 3.
Oh, I got 24, Gene. Yeah.
Yeah. So you like pull this dude down by his collar because he's so much taller than you, and as he's down, you like headlock him and like grab a hand over him, so he's like almost on his knees. All right.
Perfect. Yeah, that's my turn.
His turn. So he can't call out because his mouth is gagged. You're really strong because he did just try to like wrestle you. So he kind of reaches in, he pulls out a short sword, and he starts stabbing you twice.
Go for it, man.
So he's gonna attack you twice.
I'm AC 15.
All right. Well, he just can't get quite a good position with the first attack, and the second attack is a 16, so that will hit you. So he misses with the first one, and then he kind of just like in his position, he switches hands and just kind of jams it toward your leg, for 3 points of piercing damage.
I make a very small hiss noise.
All right, and it is the scorpion.
I'm going to go over and bash him in the head with the side of the sword to
Okay.
make him unconscious, not to kill.
Oh, all right. Make an attack roll. You don't have advantage, but you will get sneak attack if you hit.
19.
Oh yeah, you fucking hit this dude. He's wearing light
Okay,
armor, not like as heavy as the guards.
I got a total of 9 damage.
Okay. This dude is still up and struggling. He's trying to call out, but his hand is there's a hand over his mouth. And I'm gonna make a perception check for some of the closer guards because there is a scuffle happening. Let's find out. Ooh, they haven't. Let's see. So who's in what rooms? Let's See how far they are. That's pretty far, so he's not going to get one. Moving around. That guy's moving. All right, so I'm going to make 2 perception checks. And we'll hear this skiffle. It will be very high because they're a bit far away. All right. Nope. Give it a DC 20. All right. Nope. All right. So everything's cool. It is again the ferret's turn.
All right.
Yep, Julia, it's your turn.
Sorry, I zoned out to which character I am for a second there. I was like, need to do. It's fine. I'm gonna keep going down these stairs and seeing what's down
Okay,
here.
stop at the top of the step.
Oh boy. Okay.
I need you to make me a deck save.
Oh damn it! Well, fortunately, I should be good at those with how I've been rolling
You
tonight.
did not specifically tell me you were
I did not
looking
say I
for
was looking for traps. You're right. Oh god, only a 12. Why am I
Okay.
rolling so low?
There is a group inspiration if you want to use it.
Should I use it?
I leave that
I
up to
feel
you.
like I should save it. I'll save it. I'll just
Yeah,
go down.
yeah.
Fine.
Okay, so let me draw this.
I'm back up to full health again, so I don't
So
care. and I didn't lose.
you're at the top of the stairs, Julia.
Yep.
And I don't. That's fine. Right here, a gout of flame, kind of across. So I just drew it for no reason, I guess. And you will take some damage. You failed your save.
Yep.
So you will take 15 fire damage.
Oh.
That's this, and you can see you just stepped on a pressure plate. You can continue your movement. That just stopped your movement, and you continue.
All right, now I'm gonna start looking for pressure plates, though.
Okay.
Because
So
I'm like,
yeah, so
bad shape here. All right, I stumble forward now, very charred.
yep, and that's where the pressure plate was that you stepped on.
So I did not mean to step in it again. Okay.
No. That I'm just saying you stop there, fire hits you, and you kind of keep barreling
so what was
forward.
5, 10, 15, 20. I am looking for pressure plates
Okay.
now actively, by the way. Do I see anything there?
Make me an investigation check.
Okay. 8. Yeah, this looks fine.
Super clear.
All fine.
Clear.
I guess I'll go up to the does it look like the table's where it's at?
Yeah, you see that there's like this crowned helmet.
Okay.
There's like feather helm kind of sitting on top of this like casket table. It's hard to tell what it is. And there's like some of this gear around it with a portrait of the Baron in front of it.
Well, I'm here. I am convinced there's a trap on it, though.
Okay. I mean, if you want to spend your next round actually like doing another investigation, I absolutely would allow that.
I will.
That makes sense. You just got caught by a trap.
Yep.
All right, Dizzy, it's your turn.
Gene, I'm gonna try to punch this dude in the head.
Okay. That makes sense.
AC 11.
AC 11. You miss.
We kind of wrestle around for a little bit, and I can't quite catch him with anything significant. But
yeah. So he stabbed you. You didn't really get good on him. He got punched, and he didn't like that. So he is going to attempt to break the grapple. Because he would like to call for help, and he currently cannot do that while grappling you.
Dude, my fucking feet might come into.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Hold on. I have advantage on any athletics or acrobatics check to make to escape from being grappled. Okay. No, it does not count here, but
I got a 15.
25.
So he struggles. He's trying to be slippery like an eel, but your vice-like grip keeps him in place. Like, that's all he can do. Yeah. That's his whole action. That's all he does. All right, let's see if you can do it, Scorpion. It's your turn.
Well, first I'll look the Badger, give him a nod and a snicker in appreciation of his strength, and then proceed to hit this guy again like I did last time.
Sure.
18.
Big hit.
All right, let's see if we get a big hit here.
You get your sneak attack key and everything.
That's a 7 so far.
Good. You're good. You don't have to roll anymore.
And 5 more.
All right. And you are not killing him.
Nope.
Okay. So, kind of Dizzy does that that wrench, and the guy's head is exposed, and he goes down. And because it did not get to the next round, I won't make another perception check. All right, we are out of combat.
Investigate though. I don't want to get killed. If you guys start seeming like you're going to come after me, I definitely am like, there's a pressure plate, the 4th step down to the, wherever it is, like.
I return the nod to the Scorpion, sort of in thanks of thank you for not just stabbing this man to death. And I gently put him on the ground.
Okay.
And basically, I'll spring over to here and try to, in case, I don't know if we were hurt or not, so I'm going to be there and be there and kind of cautious to see if anything approaches.
Okay. I mean, this guy walks by. I don't. He's more up there. I'm gonna just make a quick check for him. He didn't hear anything before, and I don't know if he's gonna glance into the room, so we'll just roll. We'll roll a check and see. Yeah, I'll make it a decently high DC. Okay. So you are lucky. You see, as you kind of sneak around, this guy, as that body is right in eye line to that door, he sees it and goes white. He hasn't said anything yet, but he definitely looks like. And Norm said, "Yeah, but Norm, you currently are the one who sees it." So
I don't see it. Okay.
Yeah, not yet.
So I see it, right?
Yeah. This guy.
So why don't I use the girl's voice from downstairs and call out to him and say, "Hey, come here for a minute. Everything's fine, though. Come here."
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Make me a deception check with advantage.
All right.
Wait.
Because this guy has a face of horror.
18.
Yeah, that's really fucking good. Hold on. I doubt I'm gonna beat you, but okay. He looks a little shocked, and he cautiously makes his way in. He does not see you yet.
Good. Then I'm just gonna rush him and do the same thing I've been doing. Other guys trying to knock these suckers out.
Okay. Yeah.
Seeing a trend.
Make an attack, and I'll give you advantage because you deceived him into being like, oh,
What?
what?
I'm gonna
21.
As soon as I see, oh, nice.
I do.
You're gonna do all of your dice doubled because you crit.
So I rolled 2 sets of dice, 14 damage.
Okay, this guy goes down like a sack of bricks. But Rennie, you were saying something.
I just start rushing over as soon as I hear footsteps come in, and I watch the Scorpion. I imagine knock this dude out.
This dude just slinks across his dragon head, just like.
All right.
And I'll even whisper.
I'll
even whisper over to you. Not dead.
I smile, I smile in recognition of it. I go, but we need to fucking move.
Okay. All right.
Check on my sister, and I'll guard the door.
All right. I mean, you can also drag these bodies. That's really the reason they're looking, is because you have not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this dude that he just knocked out over here.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
With his buddy, and I'm gonna drag Deado into this corner. Essentially, I'm gonna make a body corner up back there.
Rennie, make me a medicine check as you grab this guy.
Sure, absolutely. Terrible.
Okay.
Absolutely terrible.
Great. Great.
Do I think this dude? I mean, I know I just made a medicine check and failed, but like this dude looks dead to me.
I'll tell you there is a group inspiration if you'd like to use it.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
rolled a natural one. Yeah, I'd like to use it.
Okay.
Oh.
Seems very worth it for Dizzy.
Yeah.
Natural
that's
19.
This dude is on death's door. He is a moment away from dying.
I lay hands on him for 2 points.
Okay. His eyes. You fucking knock him out. Julia and Norm, give me perception checks if you see this.
Alright.
But yeah, that's good. That's good. I was rolling death saves during that.
20.
Still loading for me. 22.
Okay. So you guys watch him drag this guy that Norm, you're pretty sure was just going to die. Like you were
Right.
not trying to not kill him, and just the amount of blood he was losing, you're like, that's done. I don't need to worry about that. He's not going to make any noise. I stabbed him in the lung. You watch Dizzy drag him, or Badger drag him over. Badger puts his hands on him. His hands glow with a light. This dude goes, and then Badger punches him and knocks him away.
And this is the guy I assassinated, right?
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you both clock that. Whether you say anything about it, you did see some strange shit just happen. But he is
Okay.
knocked out. And now there's a pile of people knocked out. And Ferret, you are over this fucking... looking at this crown, this feathered crown and helmet. And you're like, this is too easy. It's standing right here. So if you'd like, you could make another investigation check. Now that you're kind of like looking around it, like, you know, checking dust and shit. Your dice loading.
Hello?
Sorry, Julia, did you roll? There we go.
Sorry, it was. I don't know why it took so long to react.
Awesome. So
21.
this caution seems to pay off. As you kind of look around, you notice that there's some grooves where the crown like rests.
Hmm.
And it seems like it's on top of something that if moved, maybe something would be released from the groove.
Okay. So Thieves' Tools is proficiency plus
Your dex.
dex. To roll. Hold on. No. Alright.
You got
Just
this,
like a
Terry.
regular dex check.
Yeah, so it'd be dexterity plus proficiency.
2, 16, 17. So 18 for the Thieves' Tools checks to try and figure out if I can.
Awesome. So you kind of like
Try it.
begin working around and you find a point where you put in like a small like metal like stick like pole piece that like jams this device,
Okay.
and you can remove the crown and the plate is, you know, jammed so that no pressure is released. You have this feathered hawk helm.
Like, I hope that's fucking worth it. And then I come back, gently avoiding the pressure plate, and come back in.
Okay. You got one more thing and you're good to go.
Can we take a break here, G?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Why don't we, let's go with a, let's come back at, let's say, 15 minutes, 9:35?
Sounds good.
All right,
Good.
yeah, that's a good idea. I was just into it, so I just lost track of time.
Yeah.
But that works out. Yeah, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. hold on. That's not working. All right. We are back. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I put us on the wrong map because I'm smart. Nope, I put us on the wrong thing again. No, wait. Nope. That's definitely the wrong. There we go. Huzzah. I have entered. Okay. So, you have grabbed the hawked helmet successfully. You don't really have a place to tuck it away because it's a full helmet. The boots are easy to tuck away. I guess you could put the helmet in a backpack. That would be fine. But I don't know if
I do have a backpack.
Sure.
Wait, do I?
But
Yeah.
you guys, the room is yours. You guys have been pretty quiet. Not much time. I would say like you spent probably like 5 minutes in the forge room. Probably spent about 2 in here because you did that quick fight and then you did like the investigation, disarming the trap. So it's only been a few minutes. You've taken out so far 5 guards. And you believe that there is a total of 10 guards on the night shift. Because you took out 2. Because there normally is 12 guards. So, kind of took 2 off by drinking too much. So, what would you like to do?
We got what we came for in here.
One more thing to go.
Yes. We gotta go towards the wizards. I'm trying to think of how I could lure out the rest of them, because it's the next, the rest of the museum is pretty open. Might be kind of hard.
Well, there are multiple exits. So from your assessment, I will kind of give you a help. So you know that there's an entrance here and an entrance here, and there's an entrance here. So if you could get people to come
Right.
over here, you could have people lying in wait in these areas if you wanted to try to like do a quick ambush and get a group of them through the center hall. That's up to you. You do know that Scorpion can mimic the halfling woman's voice pretty decently. That she could call for help or something, or up to you. You tell me how you want to do things. I'm down whichever way you want.
What do we think? Do we want to try to lure them to us as opposed to sneak around and figure out where they are?
Oh, it's worked so far. It kind of threw them off their game a little bit because they don't expect anything's amiss. It does give us an advantage.
Well, hey, listen, I can walk around a little bit freely, so let me see what the arrangement is, and I'll be right back.
Very well.
Okay. Where are you going?
And I'm gonna come out here.
All right. Are you guys taking position anywhere, my elven friends?
I'll keep my position here.
Actually, yeah. I'll go to this far side so that way we kind of got both covered.
Okay. Roll me stealth checks, and then Rennie, you keep doing your. You see this another of these half elves or wood elf scouts. His brow is crinkled because he's looking around and he kind of wanders and he's like he looks like something's amiss and he can't figure out what. As he passes you by.
Yeah, I'm gonna not. I'm gonna do the I don't look at you, you don't look at me kind of stance right now.
He's just looking around and he's like he just seems like something's off. Like he doesn't see as many people patrolling. And he kind of moves over this way, moving by, and you hear down the hallway by the smith, "Oi, why is there no one posted in here?" And the elf kind of looks up, goes, "What?" He begins kind of moving past you this way, and you guys all hear this.
you know what? I'm gonna kind of come to the edge here. I'm like, listen, that's me. I asked everyone to join me in the hall, in the Baron's hall. I kind of have a small announcement I'd like to say in front of everyone. Do you think you could? Do you think you could come with me?
Make a deception check.
Dang, that's a good one.
That's a 24. Oh, I rolled it twice. Damn it.
Oh,
I got a 6.
I mean, you do have a group inspiration. I'll allow you to use it if you want to keep the higher roll.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay. He kind of looks at you and goes, yeah, I guess it's a little off protocol, but sure. And this dwarf kind of grumbles out behind him. What's happened? I heard something about a celebration.
It's just a small announcement. Shouldn't take long. Just come on. Yeah, just right through here.
Okay. Yeah. This guy. So Julia and Norm, what did we get on our stealth checks?
I got a 23.
Okay.
I got I have to look back up. 17.
Okay.
Wait, is that right?
All right.
Yes.
This guy kind of walks past you. Guy walks in. They kind
All
of
right.
look around.
Yeah, they're not going to look around for long.
Okay.
So I've gathered you here today.
And it's at that moment
Norm.
the elf looks at the bloodstain in front of the throne, and I'll let you get your surprise round off.
Okay, what's the difference between these two guys? This is an elf with lightly armored.
Lightly armored elf, heavier armored dwarf with a halberd.
I'll go for the elf.
Okay.
You got an 18.
You hit. So you get your
Hardy.
You get your 6. I think you're using a short sword, right?
Correct.
You get 6d6 plus your attack bonus, plus your dex mod.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 2 rounds, right?
Well, you get 1 attack. That's your crit.
Mm-hmm.
So you do how much? 14.
14.
Yeah, he's still up. If you have another offhand attack, you could try that as an offhand bonus attack.
Do the dagger.
Yep.
12.
A hit.
Do I get 2 attacks for that one or no?
No, you only get 1 attack around as a rogue. So I will say you could roll with advantage on this second attack because you were stealth.
14.
Perfect. Roll you only get a D4 though now. You don't get any bonuses to this.
1d4 is 3. So I get my dex bonus, right? 5.
No, you don't get your dex bonus for your offhand attack.
Okay, then I do 3.
That is perfect. Are you trying to kill him or knock him out?
Knock him out.
Okay. You barely get past. So you hit him in the face with your pommel, and he kind of staggers back, and he looks like he's about to call for help, and you clobber him down. All right. So there's still a surprise round for Julia and Rennie.
I'm gonna run over to the dwarf and I'm gonna fucking put a hand over his mouth and grapple him again.
Okay.
Wait, if you're gonna do that, then I will not. Go. You go first.
You can still sneak attack him, Jules.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
I'm just trying to make him silent.
Okay. Rennie, what'd you get? This guy got pretty good.
I rolled a natural 1. I got an 8.
You got a 21. He goes, ugh! And then Julia is like wide open for you.
Shoot, was I supposed to roll twice or no? Just once?
You have
I'll just go with my
advantage.
first roll. Oh, okay. So 22.
That hits.
Is that a sneak attack or no?
100%.
10.
10? Okay.
And I'm not trying to kill him.
This dude is still up.
Dang.
Let's roll some initiative, guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, guys.
See if you
Roll
can get,
well.
See if you can get him before he.
I got a 7. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I got a 5. So you also got a 5?
5.
I have a +3 dex, but you can go first. It's fine if you have also a plus.
So +3 dex.
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay.
I'll clean it up, hopefully,
1 second.
if I need to.
Myself. Oh, you guys are so freaking lucky. Okay. Well, there we go. Norm, you get to go first. I rolled a natural 1 on initiative. So
Okay. Let me see.
you no longer have advantage because he knows you're there. And he's not surprised.
Yeah.
But if you do hit, it does sneak attack and crit.
19.
Don't even roll damage. This dude had 1 hit point
Okay.
left. Are you
Oh.
trying to kill him or are you knocking him out?
Nah, knock him out.
Oh, look at you. All right. Yeah. So without much fuss, 2 more down. You think there's only about 3 guards left. And I'm gonna just say you drag him to the corpse pile.
I'm
Yep,
racking up a count.
Exactly that, dude.
The sleep pile.
Yep. It's a cuddle puddle.
I will
actually.
say this, because you guys are smart, you could technically put them back here and then take the gem out of the throne and reactivate that force field, and they're trapped in
I
there.
love it. I love it. Who thinks of that idea? Way
Well,
to go.
I mean, you guys are smart enough. Julia
Yeah.
is the one who disabled that trap. If you want to make sure that they are no longer a problem, you could put them behind the force field.
I mean, my guy's at
we're
10.
not-
I'll defer to somebody else's for that. Somebody else's plan.
You know, I think it's a good idea, but I don't think we're going to be here long enough for it to matter. You know what I mean?
Just trying to get out.
All right. Well, then let's keep it going. You guys want to keep moving?
So
Yeah.
what, 3
All
more?
right,
3
guys.
more?
If you want, stay here, and I'll invite more people to the party.
Okay. That sounds good.
I will say you haven't heard much from other people, so you don't know if there's any where they would be. They're probably in those rooms. So it's going to be likely hard to get them out of their space.
So that's not a guy?
No, that's just a statue.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right. Well, then why don't you follow at a healthy distance?
Everyone make me a perception check, please.
Gene.
I got 10.
5.
Okay.
5.
So Julia, oh god, I gotta switch from down here, like toward the entrance of the museum, you hear someone moving. They're not moving toward you, they're just kind of patrolling the doors. From in this room, you hear some scuttlebutt. And a little bit further in, you hear a little bit more scuttling.
I passed this
Well, that's good.
on.
All right. Gene, I'm going to head down this way.
Okay. Yeah, you see a guy, he's just watching the front doors. Not paying attention to you guys.
And he seems to be pretty intent looking in that direction.
Yeah, he seems to just be literally watching the doors. And he's just kind of like sitting down. Just sitting by the doors.
Cool.
Yeah, and obviously you see the weapon room where you know your weapons, some of your weapons are for some people. But
I'll just kind of call out to him and be like, listen, man, we'll probably do a shift change in like 2 hours. You good?
roll me a luck check. Just roll a d20 and tell me what you roll.
Sure, buddy. As I wildly make shit up about how their operation works. Yeah, 12.
You know what? That's close. That's not as good as I want, but I'm gonna roll a d4 and we'll see how close you are to that. Yeah. He says, I rolled a 2 on that d4. Like, and he just goes back to, this is an older dwarf. Definitely, his halberg's like leaned like 5 feet away from him. He's just kind of sitting, like reading a book. Like,
Nice.
It's just,
Gene, if I close this door, right, do I think that I could bar it from this side?
I mean, you could try. You do know that he would probably react to you closing that.
But do I think I could get away with closing this door and leaving this one like slightly open still?
Likely, because that's a bit further. There's not a lot of light in the room, though he has dark vision. Yeah, so this one.
I'll do that.
Okay. So you're trying to bar it or you just close it?
I'm gonna close it and try to like get one of those dwarves halberds or
I'll
a
say this. I
broom.
mean, it has a lock, but you don't have the key. One of your friends might be able to do it without making noise.
I'm gonna hiss out into the darkness because I'm assuming I can't see them. Hey, lock this door.
I'll be right next to him and I'll go, Psst, got it.
Like,
Alright, so no roll necessary because you can take your time. No one's patrolling as you've taken out the people who patrol the hallways. All right, that door is locked, so I'll make a little bit of a draw boy on it. It says that's locked. Bam, nailed it. All right, so you have locked that door. You don't think a lot of sound's gonna travel. So now that's accounted.
All right, Gene.
You think you only have 2 guards left. Okay, as you look there,
I'm gonna go towards the wizard room.
boop, you see
yeah,
a guy.
Oop.
Hey, you guys can move yourselves. There's a guy. He's just kind of patrolling. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, why are you not moving?
Gene, I'm gonna kind of stand in the doorway and be like, "Hey, listen, man. Boss said he needs to see you about that thing next month."
What thing?
I kind of shrug, like I don't know, but I'm like, he said that there's an event next month and he needs to talk to you about it.
His eyes narrow at you.
Sure. Do you want a deception check?
Nope. Because
Oh,
you said his. You referred to the boss in a male pronoun.
you're right. You're
So
right.
he goes, Chuck! Intruders! Like, his eyes go
Oh,
wide.
shit.
And we're going to roll initiative.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That went from suspicion to.
I would have absolutely given you a deception, but you did something that would like trigger a person being
Yeah.
like, "What?" Yeah, I'll just if you just tell me your initiative, I can redo it.
Mine is correct.
Oh, I
17.
Ooh, I got an 18.
Nice. I need to roll. This is not going to take very long. I'll tell you that. Ooh. Okay. And Julia, what'd you get?
I'm sorry, what am I for the
Initiative.
actual initiative roll? I rolled, hang on, it's in the chat. 18.
Nice.
Yeah. I did alright.
All right, you got.
Oh wait. So do you want to go first, Dizzy? Or do you want me to go first?
You let me know who wants to go.
You want to let? Yeah. Why don't I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. So, Trug. This guy shrugs out, and this guy's like, intruders! And this dwarf with a halberd swings at you. Dizzy.
It's me, Reggie.
You don't sound anything like him, boyo. He's my cousin.
I make like a goblin scream.
He will AC 17.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
he like studded leather.
So he swings at you like you're that guy, but luckily your size absorbs it. You only take 3 points of damage.
So,
As I rolled minimum. It is your turn, Dizzy.
cool. Gene, I'm gonna pull my shield and this new dagger that seemed to grow in my hand.
Yeah.
I would like to make it grow if I need to do anything to do that.
It grows into a short sword.
I look at this thing and I'm like, this thing. And I'm gonna roll on Reggie's cousin, and I'm gonna swing on him.
Okay.
Just roll like a short sword, Gene.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Stop being annoying. Boop, 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 boop. I crit this dude.
Awesome.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Give me your total.
Standard short sword damage.
Yep. I'll add the extra bonus for it.
Excellent, excellent. So I will deal 11 subdual.
Okay. So this short sword seems to cut through armor like butter, and it just as you like. Well, you're subduing, but point is, it goes so hard that you even hit into this other guy a little bit.
Whoa.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I don't really have any bonus actions right now.
All right.
So I'm going to stay here.
All right. Ferret, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna come in. Wait, gotta get to the map. Hi! I'm gonna hit that guy.
Okay.
Ooh, does a 13 hit?
I don't believe it does.
Ew.
There is one group inspo, but you also have your cousin going next, or whatever relationship.
Brother.
Your brother cousin.
Not a cousin.
Going next.
No. I will though use my cunning action when that doesn't hit to be like bye and go back out the door.
Sure. And the guy's like,
Nope.
huh? And I was like, huh? And yeah,
no.
you fucking go. All
I'm
right.
not lucky this time.
Scorpion, as you two in tandem switch places.
I rolled a nat 20.
You will hit, you'll get sneak attack, and you technically get a crit. It wasn't going to be a normally crit, but you rolled it. So do your 6d6 plus 2. I have a feeling you're going to take this guy out.
I'm like, I helped!
Like over 31
Jesus.
damage or something.
Are you killing this guy, or are you knocking him out?
No, I'm gonna knock him out. So I was ready for this one.
So like, he watches your sister go, and then you appear, and he's confused for a moment, and you just cold cock him, because, like, he just couldn't process what just happened. These two drop. And, yeah, we don't need initiative anymore. All right.
Gene, I'm going to look for a key ring on either of them.
Key ring. I don't think they have. I guess they would have a key. I said the dwarf would have a key ring. I guess it doesn't have many keys.
That's fine. I'm gonna just yank it off his belt.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and you guys are free to head into the wizard's lair.
All right, let's get it done. And I'm gonna head inside.
All right. You guys head in, and it is as you saw it before. Chess game is still in the same position it was.
I'm not a chess player. I'm more a 3-dragon anti-person. So if either of you are better with dragon chess.
I don't know what this game is, but it's apparently called chess, so I'm gonna go with that.
Is anyone proficient in dragon chess?
Nope, just 3-dragon anti.
I will allow you to then make an intelligence check.
I'm not good at those, but I will try.
Neither am I.
Great, this is gonna be awesome.
Well, I'll try anyway.
Yeah, everyone can make a roll. Like, if you get
straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence. You're not proficient in chess.
A 2.
Okay.
A 1.
Awesome. All right, Dizzy, let's see.
A mighty 14.
Okay. So you guys are staring hard at this chessboard. The three of you. And looking. Yeah, I mean, I guess. So, Dizzy, are you going to try to do the moves you think will help win this game?
Again, like, Dizzy doesn't know what chess is, so I'm going to move the pieces that look cool.
So you begin playing this game like checkers.
Yeah, sure.
And you move a few pieces, and as you move pieces, other pieces on the other side counter and move. You go about 2 or 3 turns, and then your king is taken. And
Is that bad? That looks bad.
the board resets, and you see a glowing red rune appear in the air on your side.
I'm gonna guess that's a bad sign.
But it
Yeah.
resets to back the way it was.
Okay. So there's probably only so many times we can do this.
That feels like a correct assumption as you say that out loud.
All right.
Is there someone that's
I
in
don't-
here that would know this? Maybe we can go knock someone back awake, throw some water on their face, and make them finish it.
You would
think
think the
that
elves would
that's-
probably do better.
That lady downstairs. What?
You think the elves might do better, or perhaps the woman.
I was thinking
If
the
she
woman
would help-
downstairs,
If she would
or
help us.
she might not help us.
I'll say this: if you guys want, everyone can give me an investigation check. As you said, you're looking for anything that could help you win chess.
Oh,
And there's
actually
some
just-
bookshelves. to the left.
30-20. 30-20.
Nice. You find a book on Dragon Chess 101.
Hey,
Yeah, let me see if I can cipher this and
So,
figure out
so
what
you
the
kind
word
of, and I'll say with that 20, you start skimming it and you look at the positions and you're like, he's doing the Queen's Gambit. You know, and you're kind of like looking at it. You're not great at chess by any means, but you have an understanding now of how the game plays. So, I'll allow all of you to make another intelligence check. And this
There
time
we
the
go.
DC is a little easier because you understand the rules of chess.
16.
Okay?
all of us are just him.
All of it.
Everybody.
You guys are working together. It's not like you're timed. These moves aren't timed.
15.
Okay.
I think Norm's is better, or not Norm, but
You got it.
Now what did we get, Ren?
6. This is
Okay.
weird.
So literally, Scorpion, you have this book open in front of you, and you like move a piece. You wait a moment, read, like look at how other strategies have been told. You move another piece, and eventually, you win.
Oh, this game's easy.
And
GG no basement.
and a green light appears on the opponent's side.
What appears?
A green rune.
Oh,
You did it.
So you have one red rune on your side, one green rune on your side. And now
1-1.
And now the set changes how it's the starting position.
Oh, what the fuck?
So
Hold on, I can look it up. I can look it up in the book. We'll figure this
You
out.
you can each give me another intelligence check. And there is one group inspiration.
16 from the Badger.
3.
Okay, so you two are lost. Now that they changed positions, you're like, what? Why
Like,
would
This is madness.
But Dizzy, you kind of like look at it and you kind of like look over his like hip and you kind of like look at the shoulder and you look and you begin moving pieces and bing, another green light and all the chess pieces kind of melt and the chessboard opens and there is a old leather bound book. It doesn't look fancy. Yeah, you reach it and it's like maybe like an inch thick. Like you're expecting like a tome, like a wizard's tome.
But it's
It's
real.
like an inch thick, and it just says like Ralford in like fancy script, but like not super fancy. And you can tell that like this is a book that was like bought, like probably from like a traveling tinker or something, like off a trail. Like this isn't fancy. It doesn't have filigree. And do you open it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'll
open
open
it
it and
up,
flip through it.
and you don't really know anything about Arcana, but you have seen Lady Lash's spellbook and other spellbooks. You see different spells, and like there's a little forward that you can't quite read because it's in a weird language, but like an arcane language. But it's Draconic if you can read Draconic. I don't know if I don't think you can. But
Two
yeah,
languages, Common and Goblin.
but yeah, as you kind of flip through it, it maybe has, I would say, maybe like 25 to like 30 pages filled up to like the 3rd degree of spellcraft, but nothing more than that. You don't really understand. You don't understand what spells are in it because, again, you don't understand magic like that. But it
Yeah, I
definitely...
look at the drawings.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool symmetric drawings. A lot of them like involve like triangles and like openings. So whatever that means. But yeah, it seems like a low-level spell book that maybe has 25 to 30 spells in it.
Yep, I'll
Or
close it up and
or to you, they might even be spells that like a 3rd level spell might take 3 pages. So like you actually don't know how many spells are in this book.
no,
But,
it could be 100 spells. I don't fucking know.
But yeah. So there are no windows in this room, but there seems to be plenty of windows around. You could either try to go through the front door, and you know there's one guard left there, or you could sneak out. Let me know how you want to do this.
I'd like to get my stuff back. Actually, I'd like
Yeah.
to leave through the front door.
Okay. I'm going to say without rolling, you guys can take out the old man because he doesn't really put up a fight, and you are quick enough and stealthy enough that one guy versus the scorpion and the ferret and, badger, done.
Perfect.
You get your stuff back. Are you keeping all of the equipment you've stolen from the museum, like the extra weapons from the forge and all that?
Yep.
Probably.
I mean, I could look kind of suspicious walking around with extra weapons. So I guess I'd probably stash them in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it doesn't look suspicious, yes. If it does,
yeah, I'm not talking about the heist items. I'm talking about like you guys took extra weapons from.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep whatever I can.
But you can
Yeah,
keep Nadia's weapons, or you can keep Finger's weapons. The halfling. You don't know. Like you can keep those. Those don't look suspicious. But I'm saying like any of the older looking weapons you got from Garth's forge, those might draw an eye.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Gene,
them.
I have a question though. I know Garth's forge sign, right? Like his maker's mark. Do the weapons that I see in that forge have the same maker's mark?
They have a much simpler version of it.
So in my mind, and I'll make a check if you'd like, these are actually his weapons.
Make me a check. I'll say with advantage.
It's advantage.
Yeah.
13.
So they're either like much like when he was young and just starting, or they're forgeries because you did see that woman was making forgeries. So unfortunately, her work is too good that it would be hard for
me
you
to-
as
yeah.
a non-trained blacksmith to know the difference.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'm gonna grab a longsword and just take that.
Sure. You guys make it outside, out of the museum campus. As you guys are kind of like standing, maybe kind of a little bit of a standoff looking at each other, each of your pieces of paper begin to glow. As you remember that once you got out with all the things, the paper would tell you where to meet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
As you look, each of you have a piece of a map. And when you put your papers together, it leads to a warehouse near the docks.
Okay. I guess I head there.
Okay.
We all head there.
You all begin making your way. It's a quiet night. Things have gone fine. Everything is, well, this heist couldn't have gone better. There was an up and down,
I disagree.
but but things are looking. Oh, that's the wrong map. There we go. Things are looking good. You make your way along this way to the docks, where you see this small warehouse. No one's outside. No lights on. Door is open.
Gene, what was our pay for this? 500 gold
Per item.
per item.
Each.
I'm gonna kind of before we go in, I'm gonna go, hey, guys, I'm not really interested in the payday. I'm a lot more interested in making a couple of friends. I would much rather split what I would have made from this job to you guys if you'll back me up when I need you.
So which items are we giving back and which ones are we keeping?
Right.
The helmet is particularly important to me. The knife, honestly, I want to say all of them, but that's not going to fly. The knife is interesting. I've never seen a knife kind of do what it did, and I would like that. But the helmet is the most important thing for me.
Well, you can't claim to have the helmet and the knife together. I mean, one of us should get the other item then.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm. This isn't about greed. I just don't know if the knife reacts the same way for you guys as it does for me.
True. I mean, it did do that weird grow thing for you.
Yeah. Listen, you guys, I know that you live this life, and I want to be honest with you, or at least as honest as we're willing to be. I'm not here for the heist or the payday. I'm here for the guy who hired us.
What do you mean?
There's, I don't know, the man who we saw through the stone, the illusory boss of this operation. He he's the one who kind of, put all this thing together. And he's not a good guy. He's pretty bad. I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. There's corruption in him, and it goes further than a heist job, stealing gold. That that doesn't that's not important here. This person is bad, and I came here to take him out, and I don't know that I can do it on my own.
Let me see if the dagger will work for me.
A nod, and I take the dagger out without a single moment's hesitation, and I flip it up towards you.
All right, Gino, let me grab it and see if I can get this thing to work for me.
Okay, you grab the dagger. This feels like a dagger. I mean, it's well balanced, but nothing changes. It's a small knife to you. It's almost a little too small for your hand. Like not built for a medium-sized creature's hand.
Doesn't seem like much of a payout to me. I don't get that awesome effect you had. How about you? I'll pass it over to my sister.
Yeah, I'll take it from him. I'll blow in the palms of my hands, reach out and take it, and just hold it excitedly and stare at it.
I mean, it has a nice balance, but besides that,
yeah. So after a second, I kind of do the little flip and catch it, and then I turn it back over with the handle and hand it back towards him. Wasn't meant for me.
Listen, guys, I know we just met and we don't even know each other's real names, but I have a feeling you're in this like your family, right? I can tell you're related. Your nose is like exactly the same. I know what it's like to stick with your family and choose your family over other families or people. And I guess I'm asking for your help. And I don't know if the money's enough, but what do you say?
So you want to take him out and we'll keep all the stuff? Is that what you're saying?
I'd like I said, the helmet and the knife. I would like, but the other stuff, that's yours. And I mean, in theory, if this guy came here to pay us, he probably has that gold on him. So it's kind of a win-win-win.
Or you want to take him out?
Also,
But you want to take him out and we take all the stuff? Is that the thing, or you're trying to schmooze them and try to see if we'll take two things?
no, he can't continue with what he's doing.
then it's an easy arrangement. You'll take the 2, we'll take the other 2. You take the 2 items you want, we'll take the other ones, and we'll.
Yeah,
I would
seems
agree
fair.
to that.
It seems fair to me. Equal enough split.
Sign of trust. And I'm gonna look at you, Ferret, and I imagine you're still burned.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
am so fucked up. I'm like beyond bloodied, but since I'm burned, I'm just still like singed. It's bad.
gonna gently put my hand like on your wrist, and I cast Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, nice. Sweet. How much do I heal for?
Tell you in 1 second.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, because you guys haven't decided to just stab each other, you can also, after you cast this spell, you guys can like take this moment to like take a short rest as you prepare to enter this building, in case you have any hit dice left that you might want to heal with.
I used all mine.
Okay.
You're gonna heal 7 from me, Jules.
7! Well, mildly less singed, I must say. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I definitely will short rest and use my last hit die.
Huh?
How
I got
hurt?
one left.
How hurt is everyone looking?
I'm full. I'm full.
Okay.
I'm like 7 down.
Do you have any
Not
hit dice
terrible.
left to spend?
Yeah, oh yeah, I do, for
Okay.
sure.
So heal yourself to full and don't worry about it then.
Oh, cool.
Acting like-
Gina, I'm gonna put the boots on, by the way.
Okay, I need to look them up and see if they need attunement. But you know what? You can attune to them. So, Norm, you can add Boots of the Winterland to your character sheet.
Whoa.
And
What was the last item?
Do you have the helm?
Well, I thought I gave the helmet to Badger, so what's the other item?
There's a spell book.
Oh, which I probably can't do anything with anyway.
I mean, it's
cool.
valuable.
I'll sell it.
Okay.
It'll be worth something.
Yeah.
Gene, do I need to attune to this knife?
Nope.
Oh,
It doesn't seem like an attunable item. Well, I mean, maybe. I haven't made it up yet, so the answer is currently no.
sure, but I just with the short rest I healed a little bit and
yeah. But I will say, Julia, did you kept the hand crossbow, right?
Oh yeah.
It is a +1 hand crossbow.
Ooh, okay.
You don't know that, but it may come important. So, you all kind of gather your strength. You are fully healed. You have a plan that who knows if everyone's going to keep to it. We're gonna try to do it. You enter this warehouse. It is kind of like almost like the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's like crates lined on walls, and you see a single like spotlight lantern with a man standing there. Goatee, sharp hawk nose. His shadow like flutters behind him. And he goes, welcome. You finally made it. And with all of your perceptions, there is no one else here.
we have arrived and we were successful.
I can tell. Seems like my job notices brought you to the right location then.
So there's no action map for this, right, Gene?
We're gonna theater of the mind this one.
All right.
Cool.
Um,
I go, well, oh yeah, go ahead, Gene.
no, you go. He kind of like gestures for you to approach him because you guys are like 30 feet away from him as you enter the warehouse, and he's just like standing in that like villainous silhouette of like, and he does have like a cup. Yes.
You said I'm 30 feet away?
Yes.
That's all I need.
I don't know what you're doing. He's standing looking at all of you.
All right, well, I'll go. Go ahead, Norm. Norm, you have a thing.
We're just gonna keep walking. I'm just gonna make a dash when I'm about 15 feet away and try to stab him.
Okay. So that's cool. So you guys, he begins kind of like just and like talking. You get to that 15-foot mode and dash forward. In that moment, the candlelight flickers. His shadow doesn't quite move the same as it should.
Oh no.
Let's roll some initiative. And that's when you notice, Norm, his hand was already on his short sword. Like he was ready.
Okay, 18.
All right, so Norm, you're going to be A. All right. Julia?
9.
9. Rennie?
16.
You say 15 or 16?
16.
All right.
1-6.
So, Norm, you begin darting forward, and with a wicked grin, he puts down a similar mask that you found in that chest deep in those caves of that strange cult.
Okay.
He draws his short sword and rushes forward. He will take 3 attacks against you.
Gene, is he next to me when
Yes.
this is happening?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's going to
That's
take
what I need to
2
hear.
attacks against Norm, 1 attack against you. First attack is going to be a 25.
That's it.
Okay. You'll take 8 piercing and 6 poison.
Hold
Okay.
on real fast, please. As that blow comes in, this shield comes up emblazoned with the symbol of my order. And you can take 3 damage off that attack.
Okay. An attack goes toward you, Rennie.
Mm-hmm.
AC 19.
That'll hit.
Okay. 6 piercing and 5 poison. And as he sees that symbol, he hisses and goes, "You came fucking," stabs at you again, Dizzy. That's AC 24.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll be another 6 piercing and 5 poison. And you note that his shadow doesn't move with him. As a bonus action, he disengages, stumbles back behind his shadow. That was him. It is Norm's turn.
Can I use acrobatics to get around the shadow to get an attack on him?
Yeah, I mean, you see his shadow, and it doesn't seem like it's moving right. But yeah, you can get around it. It's just that currently you wouldn't be able to get sneak attack.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take anything I can get.
Okay.
I'll use your short sword dagger combo.
Dope. All right.
14 for the short sword.
He dexterously dips out of the way. I think there's a group inspiration if you want.
Oh yes. Oh, rolled the wrong one. I'm rolling the short sword now.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
That will miss.
I rolled a 23 for the dagger though.
That will hit.
Okay. That's 3 damage.
Okay.
How can it be 3 damage? 1d6.
Well, dagger's
Okay, yeah,
only a D4.
Yep, 3 damage.
Okay.
Yep.
So you rush forward, taking 2 attacks, and he narrowly dodges the first one, but the second one clips him, and he's Badger, it is your turn.
Badger?
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
looking at some stuff I can do.
For some reason, I thought you were frozen. I don't know why.
I just want to look at my. Here we go. Cool. I kind of brandish my shield high, and I just kind of point at him and just go, "Your darkness and corruption end today. If you thought you could get away with this under the watchful eye of the vigilant, you were mistaken." And there will be a kind of like a pulse that comes out of the shield and me. And as my action, I'm going to allow a number of targets equal to my proficiency modifier, so 2, to move up to half their speed. So I'm going to choose. Julia, do you have the crossbow out, or do you have a knife?
It's funny. I probably would have the crossbow out. I just realized I didn't actually add a crossbow somehow.
Yeah, hand crossbow +1.
Yeah, no, I know. I thought I added it, but it didn't actually add. Anyway, yes, I would have the crossbow out.
And Norm, you're already in melee with him, right?
Yes. Do I get to do something or no?
Well, I'm going to allow me and Julia, I guess,
Okay.
to move up to half our speed, and we will both. You know what? I'll do it. I'm sorry. I'll do it for you, Norm, because
Okay.
me and you are getting our asses kicked. So Norm and me can move up to half our speed, and we will both gain 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
As I channel my divine vigilance gene.
Excellent.
Now, does that mean we move now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Norm, if you want to
Now-
get away, it does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Good. That's what I want to do.
You kind
As
of
I'll
you
move-
move away, I fill in that gap with shield and sword.
cool.
Or
All
yeah.
right. Parrot, Julia, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna use that crossbow. Heck yeah.
Okay. So you have +1 to hit and damage.
Ooh. Yep. So 22.
You hit and you get your sneak attack because you're within 30 feet.
17.
Okay. So your shot should have hit him hard, but he throws part of his cloak in the way, so he'll take half from that.
Ooh,
As he uncanny dodges.
don't love that.
What a little shit.
All right. That is okay. So
Yeah, there's a mistake here. I see a bunch of unknown creatures. Can you get rid of those?
yeah, don't worry about that. Everything's fine. So his shadow looms over you, Rennie.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I guess he's gonna do that. Yeah. Okay, he's going to attempt to take a hide as a bonus action because you're in dim light. Oh, he disappears. The shadow disappears and then will attack you, Rennie. With advantage. So that will be a 22.
Yep.
Okay, this is gonna hurt. 17 psychic. As his shadow reaches, this is far more corporeal than a shadow should be. Any of those weird draining shadows you fought before, and you get this cold chill. The creature becomes visible because it attacked, but it is looming over you. Okay, that was the shadow boy. This is round 2. Okay, I'm gonna. Why is this guy not hurt anymore? Could be hurt. He took damage. 3 and 7. Okay.
Die on microphone.
What?
Nothing. It's fine. Carry on.
Okay. This master thief kind of reaches out to attack, and you hear a and a few things, bolts come out of the darkness.
Oh, damn.
Let's see what happens. Okay. Actually, it would only be one, so that's fine. One comes out, and let's and it doesn't hit this guy, but the shadow itself, this bolt pierces, and it's almost an identical crossbow bolt to the one that Julia is firing. But it comes out of a shadow you don't see. And the shadow demon like writhes back. But the master thief, now like kind of looking around, he will take 3 attacks against you, Dizzy. But I will say that since he attacked before, his poison is no longer on his weapon. That seems curious. Oh, that's a crit.
Gene, I use my guardian emblem to make that crit not a crit.
That's good. So he will hit you twice. But I taking away the poison because I don't think. And you take away that crit, so you will only take a total of 11.
I go down.
Okay, go down. As this guy slashes violently. It is Norm's turn.
Okay. I guess there's no way I can get a flanking attack then, since Rennie's down, right?
That's correct.
Okay, I'll go up against the boss and hit him with a short sword.
Okay.
18.
You hit.
D6 plus 2 is 8 damage, and then I'll disengage. I can't take these heavy duty attacks.
Okay.
Either could I.
Yeah.
All right, Rennie, please make me a death saving throw.
You got it, boss. Coming in. That will be a 12. One success.
Okay. Julia, it is your turn.
All right. Whatever thing is closest to me, I'm going after it with the crossbow.
You have the shadow demon thing and the master thief.
Well, then Master Thief, hoping that it'll make the shadows go away. 22 to hit.
You hit.
No sneak attack, though,
No
this time.
sneak attack.
12.
Jesus. Okay.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
He staggers back.
And I will try to use my cunning action to move out of the way, just so I'm not, like, immediately next to something that'll attack me.
Okay. So the shadow demon, Rennie, looms over Dizzy. And as it's about to crush you in your bleeding form, a tiny shadow leaps up from in front of you, taking the shot.
Whoa.
As you see a Dizzy-shaped shadow, but not quite, kind of like reach out in the way. And what kind of damage is this? Let's see if he hits. He might hit. See if he hits. He misses because of this shadow like getting in the way. Like, all right, that is that. Top of the round. Appearing next to you, Rennie. You see this tiny figure. She pulls out a wand and she touches you with it. You heal 70 hit points as she casts the heal spell on you through this wand.
How many?
70.
Okay, that's what I thought
you know what? I'm gonna say this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna give you 70. She waves this this wand in the air, and everyone heal 12 hit points as she casts Mass Cure Wounds.
I'm ready. Fine.
And she's like crouching right next to you, Rennie, and you see this like short woman, very similar to the woman you took out down in the basement. Almost identical, but not quite. You're not sure. It's hard to tell. You're in the middle of a fight. It's dark. Her skin blends. She has scars, and she goes, shh. And she kind of like ducks, and she disappears into the shadows. All right.
Whoa.
That was her turn. This thief looks fucking spooked. Now that this like woman, this shadow appeared. He has his own shadow, so like, but he's looking around. You're down. He will attack this shadow that has also appeared. It's very hard to see. So let me make an attack. He'll make 3 attacks against this shadow. He might fuck it. That'll hit. That'll miss. And I think that'll hit. Okay. So he swings, and this shadow that defended you, Rennie, looks very similar to the shadows you guys just destroyed downstairs. And as he swipes with his sword. But
Dean, can I try to block shadows?
absolutely.
Yeah, I will take off 11 damage from one of the attacks.
That's awesome.
The first one.
The first one was 8. So you put your shield up on the ground, and this shadow kind of nods to you. And it still takes a slash. You notice the weapon is not as effective, very similar to earlier in the fight. but
Right.
it stands up ready and willing. Norm, it is your turn, and you now
Alright.
have 2 people within range.
Can I get any of these? Can I have any of these flanked or no?
Absolutely, kind of circle
Okay, can I-
around.
Can I get the Master Thief then?
Absolutely.
Good, I'll go after him.
Okay.
Do I get 2? 2 attacks?
Yes, but your offhand doesn't get your damage bonus.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I rolled 2 8s.
That's your first attack because you have advantage
I rolled an 8 and then another 8.
for a total.
No, I rolled an 8 on the attack,
Oh,
and then the second 8 on the attack.
yeah, but you get another attack because you would be fighting with
Oh.
advantage for flanking.
Okay. 12.
Total with advantage.
I don't get advantage on the second one, do I? Or get
You
advantage
do
on both?
because you're flanking.
Oh, okay. All right, my last chance, folks. 15.
That'll hit. So now you will get your sneak attack,
Okay.
Nice.
but you won't get your dex bonus. So it'll be your dagger, no dex bonus.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then 2d6. It's 10.
Okay, he will uncanny dodge it, but you still do some damage. As he,
Yeah, then I'll disengage.
you can't disengage because you bonus actions attacked.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's fine.
But you're up in his business, and it is
All right.
Badger's turn.
Okay. I kind of climb to my feet. This is why you lose, because you try to do this alone. And I'll stab him.
Are you stabbing the thief or the shadow creature?
The shadow creature.
Okay.
Am I making this attack normal, Gene?
Yes.
Any bonuses to it?
+2.
Ooh. That's exciting. Give me 1 second, please. AC 11. Ugh, terrible.
With the +2?
With the +2. Yeah, I rolled a 2.
That is. Do you want to move around to see if you can get a flank on this? Because
Sure, if that's possible.
Absolutely. Because again, theater of mind, you have your 2 friends around. I will 100% allow.
Cool. 12. Jesus Christ.
Jesus. That unfortunately.
It's not meant to be.
That misses. This creature you hear in your mind. Attic. Thought you could stop us. Never.
I just kind of. Yep, I'm done.
Julia, it is your turn.
I don't know what I'm shooting at still. I guess this is the main guy.
There's
still.
a main guy and a shadow demon.
Main guy. 14, does that hit?
That will unfortunately miss.
Oh! Alright, fine. I just roll out of the way.
Okay. The shadow demon squaring up against you, Rennie, will make an attack. Does AC 12 hit you?
Nah, thankfully.
Okay. And then this shadow that was protecting you, I guess, yeah, he will attack. And this could be awful and terrible simultaneously. Okay, he will have advantage because he will press the flank. Oh, that's a crit. So you watch this shadow reach into the shadow demon and drain it into nothingness. Well,
Okay.
when you fight a creature that has a strength of 1 and you have a strength drain of at least a d4, these things happen. And that shadow, and you notice that as it crumples, another halfling shadow appears next to it. And that guy is dead. Well, good on that, I guess. Okay. The Master Thief is panicked. Looking around, he watches his fucking shadow crumple. I guess he'll just do like 3 attacks. He'll do 1 on you, Norm, 1 on you, Rennie, and 1 on this shadow, and then he's gonna run. Norm, does AC 13 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Natural 1 for Rennie. And he hits the shadow. Norm takes 7.
Okay.
And the shadow takes 4. And it looks really fucked up because you did protect it from 1, but it still is very damaged. And he.
Gene, I'll protect it. I'll protect it again.
Okay.
Take 9 off of that attack.
All right. He seems okay then. This dude runs 30 feet away into the darkness. Norm, it's your turn.
This is the Master Thief that's running, right?
Correct.
I can do a dash and then I'll get an attack on him.
You can just move and attack
Okay, perfect.
because and you have dark vision, so it doesn't impede you. But he doesn't.
I miss. I roll an 8.
Do you want to do
I
an offhand?
Yeah, yep, with the dagger, and that is the 16.
That hits.
1d4 plus 2 is 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of coughs up a little blood, but he's trying to get the fuck out of here. He's still up. Rennie, it is your turn.
I can move 35. So I will move 35 to try to get a flank with my buddy.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because I have a little extra movement to maneuver.
Yeah, he is running. Just.
All right. And I will attempt to attack him with this short sword.
All right. +2.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh, 23?
That is a big hit.
Gene, I'm going to use Fury of the Small and add 4 damage to this.
Yeah.
He will take a total of 16 damage.
You gonna smite or anything?
I am out of spells, big guy.
All right. He like staggers forward. Like he is.
You cannot escape.
He is trying.
Yeah.
Julia, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, well, with my 80-foot range, and I'm probably going to dash closer in case he's running out of the way, I'm going to try and hit him with the crossbow again.
Sure. Yeah, you get.
Ah! Do we have any inspirations left? This is so shitty.
No, you do not.
No! I guess I miss.
I am sorry. All right, that shadow demon's dead. Those 2 shadows swarm over this guy.
Awesome. Those shadows are my best friends.
One's a hit. That's rough. 2 hits. All right, I need to see what this dude's strength is. Okay, he's not gonna die and become a shadow immediately. Great. That's the important one here. Okay. So these 2 shadows swarm on him, and they do a bunch of damage. Oh Jesus. Okay, that's rough, buddy. This dude does not look good. His body looks weak. He looks haggard. Oh yeah, especially taking 6 points of strength. He's like barely carrying himself. And then it's his turn. So he wildly swings at you 2 twice, or you once, Norm once, and a shadow, as he's just trying to run, but he doesn't think he's gonna make it. So, does AC 11 hit you, Norm?
No.
Great. Does AC 15 hit you, Rennie?
No.
And he does hit the shadow that injured him.
Exception.
Ooh.
I take 10 damage off the attack.
That's what it did. Okay. Norm, it is your turn. He's another 30 feet away.
Okay, I'll run up to him and give him another hit.
Okay.
I'll give him the duo hit.
Okay. Are you trying to kill him?
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I rolled a 1. That doesn't do it.
That does not.
And I rolled a 12 the dagger. That doesn't do it.
That does not. All right, Rennie.
All right, I'm gonna maneuver to get that flank, and I'm gonna fucking slap him. I'm gonna try to not kill him, Gene.
Okay.
I do. 2 13s.
Total.
No.
13, 13. Literally double 13s.
Damn. Yeah, he. Whew. Whew.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, Julia, let's see if you can finish this dude off.
Come on, Julian.
Come on, thing, work for me here. Digital dice, don't suck. That still sucks. Wait, is that right? Is that the most recent one?
Yep, you rolled a 9.
I rolled a 9.
Again, this shot goes wild in this dark. You're having no luck. You're like, I should stick to thieving, not killing.
Yep, that's why I'm like, this is not my thing.
And these two shadows, they actually don't attack him.
Nice.
Because they see
Thanks,
how weak,
Shadows.
they see how weak he is. And they hesitate. And a shadow flickers, and I'm gonna do something. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Oh, that's a crit? Okay. You hear a whew, and this dude just like stops moving, doubles over, and falls to the ground. And slipping out from under him is this tiny person. Her fist was like jammed in his gut. And he just slinks over.
Thank you. I don't know who you are, but you came exactly when we needed you. Thank you so much.
You robbed my museum.
Yes, that is true.
And she kind of like steps out of the shadows, and the